The mess you made, I hate the way you make me feel. I hate the way you make me. And your world is cold outside, so button up and open wide. I hate the way you make me feel sick, sick, sick. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Just making sure Dashy's in position. We'll say hello to Dashy. Hello, Dashy. Everyone, please check out @HeyDavidDon, @KingMavsForever over on Twitter, Standoff Chart, King Mavs over on the Veve app, the Kobe Collection, Omi Player One over on the YouTube channel, RateX.eth domain name, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Veve Las Vegas, Tap Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Beard, Sony Pop Media, The Gale, Veve Darklink, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. We got @WetWizardVeve and Gary O @1234CA3, all on the tweeters. Okay. Okay. We have had several different updates from Veve, most of which is like, soon, we'll let you know, yada yada yada. I get it, I yada yada over the best part. I will be checking every, I don't know, 10 minutes or so on what the marketplace is doing. For those of you that watched my interview with Foster Hill, y'all got a lot of great information. There's a reason why he was nicknamed the Coin Wizard. But also, in case you didn't, just a quick recap, quick review. He had said something pretty perfectly, despite him, I guess, being tired or something. He had said that when we were going over the fact that they used to say, hey, we have this, and they used to pretty much give us a roadmap. Maybe not necessarily a timeline, or at least not an accurate one, but they said, hey, we're going to do MTL, we're going to do localization, and we never really knew which one was going to come first. We never really knew what was going to be, you know, if MTL or Omi to NFT or localization or the web app. We just knew that, oh, we have all these catalysts coming, and we didn't know when. But they would say that, and then we would say, oh, hey, you know, when is this coming? And like, soon. And then so on and so forth. And eventually some people got a little salty, decided to, like, if you take a look at any of the feed of the actual Veve video, it was all just when, oh, soon, like hashtag soon. Like, it was like, so maybe YouTube's a bit better, at least the people that interact with me, because they subscribe me just to me. But Reddit, I've said it before, Reddit's not good, really at all. But Twitter is pretty fair, and then the Veve app, everyone's pretty jolly. Especially now, there's not much to do. So there's like Dan Chabel before was like posting a bunch in the feed, trying to give it like CPR. But when I asked him about that, he says, okay, well, because Akomi has had such, you know, a bad backlash from saying, like, being open with people, like, hey, we're going to give you this, and then suddenly, you know, it's not in a time frame that's good enough for some people. I say, instead of letting you down, we're not going to let you in, so we can't let you down. It's like, oh, he worded it better. I don't even remember how, but it was pretty good. And I think that is, I mean, what wasn't mentioned, that has been mentioned several times in the past. Localization wasn't mentioned, and Veveverse wasn't mentioned, Omi to Land wasn't mentioned. So I think that, but what they did mention, which is coming relatively quickly, would be wait lines and the web app. And that's, I think, is going to be one of the cleanest things that we can get. Because the web app looked apparently very good. I mean, it looked, to me, I don't really know. I don't even have a computer. It just looked like a website. And it looked good. I don't know whose account that was. They blocked out all the mint numbers and everything, so it was probably a test account of something. But it looked fine, and apparently some people that like are techie, there's like, oh no, this looks really good. This actually looks great. Like, I'm actually impressed. I was like, oh, okay, well, you're normally a hard crowd to please, and you're being pleased. So, also, if you missed my video before, a lot of other people are saying that, you know, can Akomi actually afford the missed payments? Like, let's say they were, which I don't think they would be on the rope for all of the transgressions of that one person and those gems. But even if they were, let's say, I don't know, like $20 million, that's going to be pretty easy for them to pay off. I mean, all of their marketing budget that they haven't used, can dip into that if they want. I mean, they grossed, what, $100 million last year, and not even. Again, they raised money in the ICO, but then they also had, again, a stellar first year, and then they also had the first 2.5 months of this year. I don't know how much. It's tens and tens of millions. Is it 50 million? I don't know, but Vanity Fair gave them valuation at a multi-billion-dollar company, so it would be pretty easy for them to raise a lot of money if they needed to. And $20 million is not a lot of money. Bored Ape Yacht Club, I think they raised like $450 million for their metaverse, and they're known. They're known in the NFT space, but outside of it, you ask any like 45-year-old person, normal 45, like maybe like 2% of them, maybe if that. And the only reason I'm thinking that high is because a lot of the people that I hang out with are older and they know what that is. Most people don't know what Bored Ape Yacht Club is. Everyone knows what Disney is. I mean, maybe not everyone knows Aston Martin. They should. They should. I'm just trying to think worldly here. Maybe some people just aren't into cars. Maybe some people are in a country where you just can women drive in Saudi Arabia? I don't even know if they can. But everyone knows Winnie the Pooh. Everyone knows these crazy things. It's gonna be bananas. I'll do one more piece of news here. GameStop. There is a rumor that we are going to be partnered with GameStop, not just Veve. I mean that Immutable X in general, because Coinbase is really pushing for Immutable X to be interoperable with OpenSea. Seems like they should be able to also do that with GameStop and just have all those. And again, Coinbase just wants the brands associated with them. Makes sense. And that's about it. Is that going to happen? I have zero idea. Maybe. Anyway, and again, that's not anything from Veve. That's just Immutable X doing those things. And we're just going to benefit from it. It's going to be great. So I'm going to get to the comments here real quick. Diogo Pereira, what's going on? Thank you for the heart. I heart you too. Energy, how's it going? Omar Kasaje says, Alex is live on Space. What's he saying? Let me know what he's saying. Ginferno says, howdy. Howdy. Joe Oliveira, Candelaria. Another stream, if only the Veve lawyers working on MTL were desires, right? So I'm pretty sure that what can be done on our side, on the Veve side, is being done. Again, it's just something that, international regulators like. So for those of you that have never been to Europe, that are just American here, we work outside of like slavery and like sweatshops. Americans work. I shouldn't put everyone into one label. Like hardworking Americans, and you all know who I'm thinking of. Everyone knows what it's. Everyone knows a few, if not several, hardworking people. Like, Martin, who works at Home Depot, and he works at like a dry cleaner, and he works at a car wash. Linda, who works at a Chinese restaurant place and is a receptionist and moonlights at night, cleaning whatever. Like, we all know those people that work. The sentiment in Europe is, nah, let's not do that. The sentiment in Europe is, hey, let's all, especially in Greece. Oh my God, Greece retired by like 38 over there. In Europe, it's like things aren't open like late at night. Sunday, things are not open. It's such a different world over there. So I don't know about New Zealand. I've never been there. But a lot of people in America, which does them very, very well, and I'm one of them, I'm greedy. We're greedy. I want to work more so I can make more money, so I can afford whatever the fudge I want to. And in other places of the world, they have decided that I'd rather just be happy with this. Could I work like a dog and make crazy, more money and get that? Yeah, sure. But I don't want to do that. I'm happier doing this. You all sound stressed doing that. And I get it. Trust me, I get it. I'm stressed AF all the time. But yeah, so New Zealand, again, I've never been there. I don't know. But if they're anything like Europe, there's a decent chance that maybe they're working 40 hours a week. Like maybe those, it's not like lawyers here that are paid like $700 an hour to, have their phone on and work literally 24/7, be on call 24/7. Lawyers, it's a crazy stressful job. I'd never want that. Never want that job. Derek Braz is Rockstar Randy. Thanks guys. And shout out to Scabby 1024 on Twitter, who gave me a Bane card, a hero Bane card, that at HRO. I'll show you guys what it is. Oh yeah, look at that. Girl, look at that bod. I was Bane at one point. I even as Bane, I was never that huge. Like, oh my God. So it gave me, asked me about it, gave it to me. I was like, oh, that's great. So shout out to him or her, maybe him. Oh, Marcus Otis, I was confirmed 2 pieces will be. Oh God, I got to talk about that. Okay, I'll read the rest of the message. I forgot to talk about that as my B. Alex confirmed 2 pieces will be updated and doesn't know anything about the disabled accounts getting their collectibles delisted. Oh, so you might be able to buy the collectibles that were listed on the. If somebody got their account banned or disabled and they had something in the market, does it mean that they wouldn't? Does it mean that they can still be sold? But then who gets the gems? I don't know. Anyway, the 2 pieces. Remember how we were saying 2 Ps? Because it sounded like David said, "Oh yeah, one of the other things outside of the DeLorean that is going to get upgraded," he said, would be 2 Ps. And I thought that meant 2 Ps as in like Pizza Planet truck or Pixar Pals, and Pixar Pals seemed to be the only one that had 2 Ps in it. It's maybe the Pizza Planet truck, but then apparently he had confirmed saying, oh, actually it's 2 piece, like a 2 piece set. Now, is that like a Batman and Killer Croc battle statue? Because that's 2 pieces. Or is it something like we did see in season 1 where you had the ghost trap literally trapping Slimer in there? I don't know why my shoulder is doing a hurt. I am so hungry. I just had Taco Bell. I need like cookies or something. Nope. I don't need anything. I don't even have cookies. I don't even know why I'm craving those. And I'm pregnant. If it's a 2 piece, like a 2 piece thing, like a Golden Moments or a Mickey and Walt, something like that, then that's one thing. But if it's something, what are 2 things most likely in the same set that can go together, that can interact with each other? Could it be Mickey and Walt and Steamboat? Partner Statue and Steamboat Willie. Well, it's no. I mean, this is gonna be the same set. I don't know. Elsa, could she put on Mickey's hat? Did she sing? I don't. Why would she put on the hat? She's not really ever associated with that. Go trying to do all the combinations. It's like it's like a deck of cards, like a factor of 52. It's insane. It's not that insane, but pretty heckin' insane. There's a, you'd have to do. Sorry, the math on that is really fun. If you put like cards, a 52 deck, the 52 pickup, if you just shuffle them randomly, there's a decent % chance that you actually in the way in which those cards are shuffled, that had never happened before in the history of those cards, just because it's an insane amount of things. But there's so much in season 3, and I'm thinking Disney right now, just because I am. That seems to be the one that would probably have most utility. There's a lot of them. Can Timon and Pumbaa sing? I would like to see them sing. I can see what's happening. What? And they don't have a clue. Ooh, they'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line: our trio's down to 2. Oh, like that. I would like that. Maybe better. But if they're comment down below if you have any ideas of 2 of them interacting with each other. I don't think Edna would interact with Woody, really. Mike and, the race car, ka-chow, kwa-pa, pew, 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 pew. I don't ever watch that episode of BoJack Horseman. Brat, brat, pew, pew, brat, brat, pew. It was a crazy episode. They went over, but they made it work. I enjoyed it. Moving on. King Julian says Shane did a video. Yes, he did. I love Shane. Oh, Shane's such a boss. He's such a baller. Just gangster. Daniel Marquez, thank you for the comment. Energies. Hi, friends. King Julian says calling out someone. Yeah, he did. He's like I said, absolute baller. Love that guy. General Aid says, let's go. MLB, what's going on? How you doing, fam? I hope you're doing okay. Bird Jerk says, Randy, you should have fasted until the market opened back up. I should have. Oscar Del Rio says, hey, Randy, are you buying into the HRO hype? And if so, what's so great about it? Is there anything Veve can't do on there? Well, currently, yeah. Currently, there's a lot. Currently, you can list your stuff on Immutable X if you have HRO cards. You can trade with other people. So, if I have, let's say, a wall, let's say on there, let's say my Bane card let's say it's like really rare. I don't know if it is or not. I don't think it is, but let's say, and someone wants to trade like the Trinity, a Superman, a Wonder Woman, and a Batman card. We can do that. We can just do a trade without having them to sell theirs to get the gems in order to get mine. Like, so that's really cool. I really do like that. Um, and then I don't know if they have MTL, but well, if they can buy an immutable, if they're on immutable X and you get that, you should be able to just transfer. But anyway, I haven't bought in it. Like, listen, if I had an extra 100 grand and I had taxes paid for, yeah, I might take a couple $100 and have fun. Like, just because it looks fun. Like, you get the physicals and you get it delivered. And, it's opening up card packs. It's a game of chance. Like, from my years of Pokemon training, yeah, I would. Again, maybe not for a crazy investment, although with the NFTs being so low, you buy a pack. I think Hello K did the math. It winds up being like 70 cents per NFT. Even if you get them, they're not worth anything. It's just fun to complete sets. That is something that we are missing on Veve right now. Like the chance to like buy packs and collect actual sets. Like not just to the super cheap things like that is something that would be needed to bring in masses. Because again, if there's 70 cents per NFT and you just want to complete the set just because of the way it looks, not everybody in Pokemon cards collects first edition PSA 10s like I did. Hollows, whatever. No, they just bought stuff that cost a fraction of the amount as mine. Let's say it had a stellar front, but the back had like, whatever. The back might have had some whitening or a dent, and it's not, gem mint perfect condition. And suddenly it goes from like $3,000 to, I'll give you 200 for it. Some people just make binder sets, just because they like, it's nice to look at. A lot of the artwork on things is really beautiful. So that is something that I hope that Veve does get at some point. Things that are really, really cheap. Because, yeah, it might not make money, but it gets people on board. And if you get them onboarded with something that's fun, that they like, that's really cheap, well, then you can probably convince them to buy something else in the future. But I mean, I'm not like hyping in like, yo, it's the greatest investment ever. But yeah, you could make money. People will make money. I'm sure they already have. I think actually the Gale had a stream on before with Biscuits, Kobe Collects, and Hello K. So like it was a stacked stream. Jim Moore, what's going on? How you doing, fam? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Jay Solo 9 bought more Veve yesterday. I mean Omi. I know you meant Omi. Good for you, mate. Good for you. Resource. Oh no, I'm sorry. I went to the VA a while back, and every time I get a like an email saying from like, oh, it's from for veterans from OEF, OIF. I think it's the VA saying like, oh, hey, I got an update. It's like everything. My body's all hecked. My body is hecked to whatever bodies get hecked to. I'm gonna go and check on the app again, see if we get in the market. Mark Deleskis, have you slept? Weirdly enough, I had not a good sleep. Yes, I didn't sleep until like 6:30 this morning. And I'm heckin' tired. It's definitely not, but I swear, if the Elektra Daredevil somehow interacts with her, no, there's no way, no way they do that. Even though I like her, maybe the Ukraine Relief Project, that the flowers interact with each other. So what would be good interacting? And we have a ton of drops to go through. Aston Martin, Black Panther, no, maybe No Time to Know, because it's got to be within the same set. I mean, that's what it was in season 1, right? So if it pilot the Peely Fantasy, the DC Cover Girls, would be cool. Marvel Mighties maybe. The Spider-Man ones where they do a little swing, 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 swing from the tangles of my heart is crushed by a form. If it's like someone with the serial killers, that would be hysterical. Can you help me find it? I would love it if it were the Mermicornos. I don't have any of them. My girlfriend though, she has all of them. She's got all of them, all 8. Sharkbite's cool. Season 3 is so large. Oh, that'd be great if it was Groot. Everyone was going crazy over Groot, and we know why. Because Marvel just announced the I Am Groot series. I mean, they announced it a long time ago, but they had really started pushing it yesterday on Twitter. So everyone's like, Groot, 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 Groot to the moon. I have the whole set. I think I have 2 sets. Maybe it's a Labbit. I don't know. Moving on. All Chat Gaming. What's up, brother? What's going on, fam? All Chat Gaming. You doing good? The biggest bro says, "Peace and love, Gator Lord. Hope you're having a great day. I hope blessings and harmony be bestowed upon you today." Ah, why, thank you. And make merrily with your. I don't know what you do, but I hope you have a good one. Humble Home Cuisine says, "Hi, Randy. Let's go. Let's get this bread." Nah, these ones don't. I don't know. I'm not really feeling that they're going to interact with each other. I mean, the Ghost Trap, that makes sense. Well, Deadpool and the snow globes, we kind of already saw that you put Deadpool in front of the snow globe, or in behind the snow globe, it takes its shirt off. Maybe Deadpool will take its shirt off and fight another one. Oh my god, guys, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I have to get. Oh my goodness. I don't. Oh, the market's not open. I don't have it. Oh, you stink. But I'm gonna tell everyone. I am just gonna have to go and now again, what did I say? It's going to be things that interact with each other, right? And what did Alex just tweet 5 hours ago? Get ready to assemble your lions. The Voltron. And then what can interact with each other? Most likely Voltron stuff. Now I get it. It's if you were to have like the Lion 1, the Lions whatever, but maybe they two-piece. Maybe it's the ones with the sword? The two-piece? I don't know. It's probably not it because they're not like two pieces won't mold together. The Power Rangers, I think the Dragon Zord and the Megazord, they can more form together, but then the Megazord can also break down into 5 different things. You know, you have the Triceratops, you have the Saber-tooth Tiger, you have the Mastodon, you have the Pterodactyl, Tyrannosaurus. Oh my god, I freaking love it. Such a great show. So these technically would be 4 pieces. I guess 5 if you count the. It's so hard to. Okay, false alarm, guys. False alarm. People in Artist Alley. You know, Supergirl, laser eyes, and Wonder Woman blocks it with her wrist. Batgirl on her scooter. First appearance scooter. Hawkgirl smashes a scooter. I don't know. We was so epic that we got serial killer. No. Storm. Maybe something from Designer Con. Mr. Cartoon. I swear, if I sold the Ghost Bears accidentally, extra larges. I don't know. Didn't what does his name say? The Labbits were gonna like breed with like the extra larges or something. Labs can breed with each other. Excuse me. Whippetron says, "Will only be required to enter the Q drop." No. It will be if you wanted to bet certain things. Like if you wanted to go and say, "Hey, I want to use my Master Collector points to get a guaranteed drop," and you bet those, you can. And then you'll also have the option at some point to be able to get you do that same thing with Omi. Don't have Master Collector points? It's okay. Use some Omi. You bet the Omi. If your number gets called, if you get picked, if you bet like the most, great. They take that Omi, they burn it, and then you get the collectible to buy. You still have to buy the collectible, but you won't need it to go in the queue. Only if you wanted to do that one thing. That one thing meaning trying to bet your Omi in a raffle. And I don't know if you could. You might be able to buy Master Collector points with Omi also. That would be really boss. Saying like, oh, yeah, that would actually be a way around like gambling things too, because you're not betting Omi, you're betting Master Collector points, which have no real value. But in order to get the Master Collector points, you have to buy Omi. I gotta write that down. This is gold. Yeah. To buy, oh god, MCP points with Omi equals not gambling. Okay. Moving on here. Milestone Rand says, "Hey Randy, BitBoy mentioned the gem scam for Veve. I am of the opinion that any press is good press. More people will look at what's going on here. Cheers." Yeah, that makes sense. I just focused on before. Dogecoin is suing somebody that was trying to, I don't know, do something with Doge. And I was like, oh, interesting. But, even bad press is good press. No such thing as bad press. Milestone Rants is 60 watching and 60 likes? What? And 97 watching, there's only 42 likes. Oh, yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. No. Go to my YouTube here. And I'm going to ask everyone to smash that like button. That'd be really good. I just farted. I'm so sorry. But as a free way to support the channel, you don't have to do anything. Just got to do right that. Jeremy Pador tweeted sus. So, Gastow, the B there, says selling 100,000 gems for $200. No scam, no noob. Please DM if interested. Jeremy Pador is like sus. That's great. Lauren Graham tweeted, I love her. She was Lorelai Gilmore and Gilmore Girl. She's just a super special project starring Sarah Mayberg. I don't know who this is. Mayberg starring up in here. Yo, go. Okay. Are you investing on Immutable X as well? If I had extra monies, I totally would. Just to diversify a little bit. Immutable X has a bunch of crazy things on there. One of which is, but again, yeah. I mean, if it depends what Omi. I mean, Omi goes back up to when Omi goes back up to like 0.008. Should I reinvest in other things like Immutable X? Probably should into other things. Maybe like Bitcoin, CRO. CRO is the official sponsor of the FIFA Cup. Like, oh, didn't know that. It's interesting. I don't have Wraithax.eth told me about it. I didn't invest. Probably should have. He is hella smart. Moving on here. But yeah, Immutable X is great. Like again, Kill Patterson only has 3 things. It's got Omi, Immutable X, and Ethereum. Matthew Mitchell says, VVLG legit. Yes, I escrow from all the time. Donna Pop says, I got some Loop Ring, whose partnership with GameStop NFTs was announced today. Add Vivi to that, and sweet. Yeah, no, they are. I forgot to mention Loop Ring as well when I was going over that before, but yes. James Houston says, UK and Germany, amongst others, work just as hard, bud. So again, I imagine that several people in there definitely work just as hard. Like, there's always going to be hard workers. I just meant, like, as a society, Kaiserslautern or places where I've been to in Germany, things are closed on Sundays. Like, things sometimes at night, yeah, especially at night, it's maybe it's consumerism that maybe should be the word. Like, things are open, maybe not because people want to work, but because maybe that's the only hours that people can get, and people just have this constant need to shop. Maybe that was a better word to do for it. But yeah, things are not as convenient in Germany and UK because things tend to be closed at certain times where things stay open later. Again, is that maybe that's more of consumerism than it is, or but I don't know. Maybe a little both. Thurman says Ecto 1. There's 2-piece Ecto 1. Well, Ecto 1's not really in the series. Well, I guess DeLorean's not in the series. Let's take a look-see here. I mean, already have the Ghost Trap. Have it. So that'd be technically 3-piece if that was that. So I'll go to my collectibles here. I keep watching that TikTok, like, oh, TikTok, butterflies in the sky. So like reading Rainbow, like, in a book. Okay, I missed the Ecto 1 here. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, because in the Ghostbusters movie, they have the Ghost Trap that's on like a RC, like Tycho. That's how you spell RC. Like, remember those commercials? They had like a Ecto 1 on like an RC remote control car that came out of the Ecto 1. So the Ghost Trap coming out of that. Floor price is $320. I have the full set. That would be great. That would be super dope. Again, if anyone hasn't seen that Ghostbusters movie, so heckin' dope. Heckin' love it. Moving on, Cal. David Z says, ooh, you good, sir. So David Z. Hunter Phil says, anyone else having fun with taxes? No, not at all. Wapamamas says, taxes aren't hard when you don't sell. Fortunately, I had to sell. I had to get Omi. I had to. Shumpalump says, could it be Batman v Superman? Which Batman though? I mean, probably not. I mean, Eddie Russo probably would be the one that's closest to the. We have a Frank Miller Batman, because that was beautiful. I showed there's a 2-part series of that, and I showed the first part to Danielle, and I think she liked it. She was kind of falling asleep in part of it, but it was kind of late, so I understand. And she's an early riser. She wakes up at like 6. I really don't understand that. Like people just get up and start their day at 6 a.m. I did not go to sleep until 6:30. Not that I intended to do that. It just happened. I was plagued. Keith Hanley says Piglet and Pooh. That's it. Those are adorable peeps. Oh, maybe it's from a collectible we haven't gotten yet. No, that'd be stupid. They would, just give us the. Oh my God! Do I have a bug bite under here? Man, it is getting warmer. I mean, it's cold right now, so I'm wearing the robe. Chris R says, "Does Golden Moment Timon's teeth look white to you?" Let's take a look. See. Okay. Go into the hooky loud. I have a Timon and Pumbaa. Oh, you said Timon, right? Okay. All right. Now, hey, now, ladies. Yeah. Let's take a look-see in here. I am your baby. Shake it like a Polaroid pic. What the fuck? Okay, well, that closed me out. Does this have an update? No update. Okay, I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to see what... Do you see what I see? Okay. Oh, market's still closed. All right, I'm going to go back to the drops. I'm going to go to my Duo's Golden Moments. I'm going to get some cookies. I don't know why am I like this. I won't even do mine. I'll just do like a random one. Like how you can look at yours, or you could look at a random one. Okay. Let me stop this. Oh, I can't stop this. I'm really not good at. Okay, all right. Oh, I am not good at trying to zoom into this. Because I keep getting the top of his mouth. Wait, I got it. Oh yeah, they do look a little white. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know what he would say. Slider says the Australians and New Zealanders are hardworking. Have you watched The Crocodile Hunter? Oh God, of course, love Crocodile Hunter. That is who I try to be most like. Or no, I should say that's who I aspire to be one day. Half as good, a tenth as good, of conservationist. That is, I mean, yeah, we all love him. Says also, did you see them take on those fires a couple years ago? Half the country was. That's a good point. That was the whole country. That was insane. What was that? What year was that? Was that 2020? I do confuse that with California, because California is on fire like every year. Falling deeper and deep. I think that was on a Google year in review. I guess it is every year in there as well. December, January in Australia as well. Just brush fire season in general. Oh, but there was unprecedented. Was that last year? When you put it? Oh. Carlos Aguilera says, should I sell my ultra rare animated Spider-Man out on the drop and stack other grails? Thanks, homies, for advice. I mean, take profit when you can, but that's hard. I mean, if it was, I don't want to say anything else, but if it was, this is maybe like a Deadpool or a, I don't know, because you have these, excuse me, Spider-Man is so different. That's like a league of its own. And I mean, if you got it on the drop, fudge, that's a good deal. Would you pay like 250 for it? No, 20 extra money, not bad. I don't know what the market's going to be like. Is it going to be insane good, insane bad? Is it going to be unaffected? We really don't have too much of an idea. Oh, someone commented on my post. Voodoo dude. I just said, I just one of those things like night is darkest just before the dawn. I promise you, the dawn is coming. Like Harvey Dent. Um, oh wow, this dude, Ado, AOD 2513 has 1,900 followers. My God, man, my God. Follow and liked. Please follow and like back. You know what? I never do this. I usually never. But that is such a nice guy. Fair, but firm. I went and I liked. I don't even know how you could tell that. I see my followers, but how do you tell your likes? I don't. I should probably know this better. Um. Oh, I have 495 profile likes. Nice. Missed the 69 joke, but oh well. Original Milestone Rents, original owner might be worth extra. That's another good point. At some point, you haven't see right now, Carlos with us. You have a untainted. Oh, the supermarket's gonna be closed, and I want cookies. The other places are gonna be tainted. Other people that like, do you want a Spider-Man that's had one owner, or do you want a Spider-Man that's had like 13 different owners, been passed around like a $2? I can't even say that. Yeah, probably gonna want. Now again, how many people are gonna want like the purest? I don't think it matters. I think the majority of people won't care. But like, nah, I just want the collectible. It might give yours a little bit of a premium. And it is cool to say I'm the only owner that it's ever had. Pretty dope, not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. Maybe it says add 100 Phillips. Yeah, it's horrible and time consuming. Curtis R says also we need a drivable Lightning McQueen. That'd be great. I am speed. Marcel Rand says, "Oh, we wish we got Mater." I don't know what Mater is. X Force says, "What it do, RC? Yo, what up, X Force? How you doing, fam? I've been telling people about your escapades with Monarch NFT, talking to those Disney peeps about trying to get to NFTs, but they're also Steph that you all know and love has sent me something. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so the Disney Mirrorverse is a thing that's happening, and it's like a game that we were actually talking about this the other night, me, Steph, and Justin, and yeah, can I get it closer? I'll get closer. Don't stop. What a boy stop. Okay, sorry. I don't know what it is, but it looks like there's going to be like a healer. It looks like there's going to be a tank, a spellcaster, like D&D type stuff. And I don't know what it's going to be. Is that going to be partnered with us? So you can pre-register in the Disney Mirrorverse today to collect exclusive rewards at launch and stand strong against sinister, fractured forces. It's a mobile game coming on 23 June. So actually, I'm going to put that in my calendar. Into the calendar. All right. It's 23 March. Oh, okay. April, May, June. 3 months away. Oh, also, guys, I unfortunately will not be able to go to London Designer Con. I'll probably make a video on that at some point. Wait, what's the title? Whatever. Okay, Disney Mirrorverse. Mirrorverse. Okay, obviously, verse is not a thing. So unfortunately, like I didn't see this in my. I want to meet everyone. I didn't see this in my calendar when I booked it because I booked DesignerCon in London will be the 3rd and the 4th of September, and unfortunately, well, I have a friend coming in to visit on the 30th of August, and we are going to this thing called Dragon Con in Atlanta and it happens to be Labor Day weekend. So that's when it is. I'm going with my friend Lilith, my friend Erica, like 3 other people, maybe Danielle as well. Um, 4 other people in Danielle, and it's just we got getting hecked here. I will go to London. I'll visit Europe again. Like trust me, I'll visit again. I could literally picture myself living in Germany, Austria, London. Like a Hillary Duff song. London, Paris, maybe Tokyo. Oh God, such a good song. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be a crazy couple weeks. And now, be advised, guys, that if Omi is still at the price it is right now, me and my friend Lilith will be sitting at home playing video games because we ain't doing poop. Where was I? Carl says, "You right, Mirestone." Mirestone rants, giving that happy thumbs up, happy with a hat. Cloud Shack says, "That's so smart." JOC.com says, "Stink." What stink? PlanetVampire.com says, "What if it were Enterprise and Borg Cube?" That'd be interesting. I think that's from season 2, though, right? I think they want to stick with season 3. But again, Ecto 1 is from season 1, I believe, right? Yeah. So Ryan says extra larges have a wheel. Maybe they can move around like the Wheelers from Return to Oz. Movie is nightmare fuel. Maybe. I love watching things that are like nightmare fuel, especially at like 3 in the morning. It gets like, it gets really fun. It gets really exciting. So yeah, that was the Mirrorverse I just showed you. Fire AF. And I'm sorry guys about the about I don't even know what to call it. Messages, I guess. I so behind on everything. Donut Pop says, asking for a friend. Really? Is there any way to get Omi back? That was sent to the wrong address in Trust Wallet. She sent the Go Chain. It was no Omi. I don't know. There might be. I would say YouTube that. If it was Veve, like if you sent like layer 1 Omi to Veve and that's layer 2, then yes, they would be able to help. I think even an exchange might have been able. I don't know about Trust Wallet though, because they like I don't. Do they have anyone that works for them? Like I would have to. You'd have to go and like find an expert or something. Unfortunately I'm not that expert. Bert the Jerk says, I think Alex meant 2 pieces, like 2 collectibles, not to. Yes, he did, and I derped. X4 says, you got it, Smash brother. Smashing those like buttons. Omi Panda says, evening. Oh, well, good evening, Omi Panda. Hope you're doing well. Having some tea. I'm not having tea. I'm having water. I do have a empty can of a twisted tea, so kind of a spiked iced tea. Maybe that's why I'm craving cookies. I had you guys. You didn't see it, but I had mushroom and pepperoni pizza on Saturday. It was so good. Moving on. Bert the Jerk says, I work about 15 hours a day in the oil fields in Texas. I'm definitely a hard worker, but I want to relax now. My back hurts. Bert the Jerk, you're a champion. That sounds. I would do that. I think you guys make a lot of money, or at least a good amount of money. Like I think 6 figures. I don't know. But y'all work like mother flappers. Like I would do that now, just so I can go and buy more Omi. I mean, pay taxes too, but yeah, definitely buy them. On a vampire at Marathon Ranch. Indeed, Princess Mombi switching her heads was crazy. Whole film was weird AF. I really got to take a look. Marathon Ranch says, dude, bed had a moose head. The heck? You guys are great. Your thoughts? Any prediction when market opens? Honestly, I didn't even think it was going to be this week. Apparently, they're going to try for later on tonight. That's why I'm going live. I'm trying to go and look at these things. but I didn't like the type of clawbacks that are going to happen that go. Who knows how far they go? How far I'll go. Um, yeah, I was expecting maybe like this weekend, like next week, but I don't know. Apparently, oh, Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness comes out Friday. I don't have tickets. I shouldn't really be seeing it, but I want to. Milestone. I'll say tomorrow then. Might get the marketplace up. Milestone Rand says kids these days are soft because they don't have to grow up with the '80s kids movies. I did. I watched it when I was 7. My mom knew it. She had to. There's no all right. So it was the '90s. It was in Blockbuster, and I wanted to watch a scary movie, and I heard it was a scary movie. So the series that they came on a whole DVD thing. It wasn't DVD. It was a VHS, and I know my mom liked John Ritter. I don't think he was on um, Eight Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter yet. That's kind of how when I like kind of met him, not met him, but just um, I was introduced to him. But she liked him for some reason. I guess funny guy, and I knew he was a comedian. So I went and I said, "Mom, can I get this?" And I used like my fingers to cover the R rating. And she's like, "What is it?" Like you've never heard of it. And anyway. It's like, well, like what is it? And I mean, at that point, I don't know. I guess you're older and you don't really keep up with movies. Maybe I get. It's like I don't know, like a 40-year-old like not hear of Annabelle. How do you not hear of it? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No internet, maybe whatever. So let's say she didn't hear it, and because I covered, and she's like, I was like, oh, I don't know. It just I heard about it in school. It's like clown movie. It's supposed to be really funny. Like John Ritter's in it, and and then Tim Curry was in it. Um, so and she's like, oh, okay, I guess you can get that if you want. So I got it, and I watched it, and boy, like I did not have nightmares, but boy, I was scared to like get out of my room because I would close the door at night, and I was scared to get out of my room because I was scared that Pennywise would be waiting on the other side of the door, and I had to wait. Like I get up at like seven in the morning on weekends, holding in my pee because I was afraid that Pennywise was on the. I had to wait for parents to get up and be like, "Oh, hey, you're not up yet." I was like, "Oh, you're here. Okay, good. All right." That's how scared I was. Again, no nightmares, but like, my God, man, my God. Um, so I forget what we were even talking about. Um, yeah, '80s kids movies. Yeah, so I was like 7 with that. So I'm pretty sure my mom was just like, "Oh, he thinks he's slick, hiding that R rating with his fingers. I'll show him." Boy, was I showed. Um, Alan says Alex said could be from any season. Tribal Ecto one makes sense. The 2 interactive ones. Interactive with the ghost trap. That'd be legit. Put the ghost trap in. How'd you put it in there though? Oh, unless you, yeah, because you have the, that would make sense too. Yeah, if it could be anyone, he said any, right? Um, if it's any season, I was at two. I was thinking 2Ps again. Powerpuff Girls. It'd be creative. Like, maybe like the Powerpuff Girls beat up Mr. Mojo Jojo. That'd be oh god, that'd be hysterical. Mr. Mojo Jojo. I can't believe Butters. Not Butter. I can't believe Bubbles is that low. Like she should be like 5 figures easily, easily. NFT of the and there's only 600 of her. Oh my god, easily should be so much higher. Where was I? Sinful Mile says is HRO only DC right now. Heroes only DC. I think at some point there'll be other IPs. I don't know. They did have like I think a space or an AMA today, which I think like 500 people were listening to. But yeah, I didn't have a. I didn't have I don't have any like inside info or anything. Moving on. JHoisty.com says negative 50% on likes. Smash the like button. Yeah, smash the like button, everybody. This is only DC for right now. Chris R says Timon's teeth are definitely white. Oh, Timon's teeth are definitely white. Need to look close up in AR. Question is why? I mean, I think in the movie he's got white teeth. That makes sense. You'll see Doug has this rare glitch. Will be more in future, prob. Yeah, maybe. That's Crest White Strips ad. So I actually, I have read that, and this is coming from a trusted source, that the toothpaste that you get, whether it says like advanced white, like all of the toothpaste, as long as they have like a little bit of fluoride in them, are exactly the same. The only ones that are different are the ones that say like for sensitive gums or something. Those are the only ones that are different. Everything else, it's really just like the flavor. Like it's insane. It's bananas. Sinful Mala says you can be like Croc Hunter. You'll have lots of alligators in Florida. Yeah, it would be the next Florida man. Brandy Babe, hi. Hope you're doing well, girl. Top Dog says Bart could be riding. Oh, Bart could be riding. I mean, he's being choked though. How do you? Well, Homer rides a skateboard in that one episode too. When Bart goes to jump over that gorge, I'm jumping over that gorge. And then Homer's like, "Woo, I'm gonna make it." It doesn't make it. Good times. Omer Casada says Alex mentioned that they will look into it if disabled accounts that have these gems be still listed on Marketplace or delisted. Interesting. Glad they're looking into it. I'm guessing it's going to be tomorrow. Sinful Mao says I have followers on TikTok and YouTube for some reason, and I've never uploaded a video. Interesting. You should start uploading some content, Sinful Mao. Yeah, upload some content, make some videos. It'll be good. Gary V. It's content all the time. It's like Foster Hilt this morning going fiat. I love Foster. He's so great. Moving on. JOC says, how would you know how many people have had it? Is there public access to all transactions? I don't know. I don't know if you could look that up in like a Mutascan or anything. I don't know. But I do know that there is a way I think that you could tell on the metadata. Because we had done that with Reese last year. We were all passing around a Todd, so we could gift it to him. So it all, like we would send it to each other, so we could eventually give it to him. So it all had our signatures on it. That back then Todd was like $400, so it wasn't a big thing. But yeah. Diego Pereira says, I'll see you one day in a con, haha. Since you won't go to London's. Keep it up. I will go. I'll just go to London at some point when Omi moves. I'll be like, hey guys, come meet me, come drink with me. Let's get this bread. And just pound drinks. It'd be great. Civil Mao says, why are other stuff more bullish compared to VV Omi? It depends what you mean. Why are other people more bullish on other stuff? Because they don't know, man. Because they don't know. They don't know. I don't want to say they don't know anything, but so listen, guys. I could be 100% wrong here, and maybe Akomi doesn't have maybe Akomi right now has the greatest. Maybe Akomi's peaked. Like, for instance, let's go down that road, shall we? Let's go down the road of thought experiment. Maybe Omi has peaked here, and maybe the the Disney things that they partnered with, let's say in 2018, that expires in next year. They're doing all this year because it's the last year that they have it. And then let's say that, they have to pay, lawsuits for something. And then they have to, this thing comes out, and this is the thing that cripples them because they don't have money and they have bad credit and they can't raise the money because interest rates are too high. And let's say all these things come to fruition and Akomi is not good. And then let's say, well, nobody's going to let this die. Nobody would there is no world. There's 0% chance where this company does not get bought up if it's dying, if it's bleeding money. It will get bought by someone else. They would have to buy the wallets of David and Dan. So if they were to do that, worst case scenario would be these guys bleeding money and not selling. Worst case, it would just be like worse and worse and worse and delaying it. Obviously, best case scenario is what I think is happening. But let's say I'm wrong. Who's going to take this let's place. Maybe other things would surpass it, but no, there's nothing. I'm let's say if David and Dan, God forbid, get sick somehow and their brains don't work as good as they used to, and they're like, they're making decisions that aren't good. And if that happens, we should be like, it's not just going to happen overnight. We'll see signs like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. This is a weird decision, and then you'd probably see that, and we would get out before things got crazy. I tell you guys, but for the why most people are or the people that you're talking about, people that are not bullish, it's going to rustle some jimmies here. And again, I could be 100% wrong at this. Putting in $500,000 into a Comey, and let's say it goes to zero. It won't, because that's impossible. Someone would buy this, but let's say that on the opposite end, I do not think that they didn't learn from their mistakes. I think that they already did, saying that, hey, when they used to go and talk about MTL, and they used to talk about localization, and they used to talk about the Veveverse, and there's a lot that they used to talk about that they don't talk about anymore. Why? Because they learned their lesson with MTL. They are no longer going to be open and honest. They are going, because again, that they were too open and they were too honest. Hey, here's what we're thinking of, before they even do it. And now, not that they're hiding or lying or cheating or stealing or anything. They're just, again, did anyone else hear localization? Did anyone hear OMI to land? You did have some OMI utility with OMI raffles and things like that. And I think they mentioned OMI to NFT, but there was none of that. There was no translations there's no marketing that they were talking about. They didn't even mention any new partnerships. They mentioned, I think, a couple of new artists with Artist Alley, but the reason why people aren't bullish is because they don't see it. They are not interpreting. They're either not looking at the data, which, okay, fine, or they are looking at the data and they are not seeing what I'm seeing, and the assumptions that they're making are probably wrong. This is a pretty good deal for Disney to not risk their butt on NFTs, have another company make NFTs, from their license. And I do not think that, let's say the first agreement was for only 5 years and it has to renew next year. It's a pretty good bet that they're going to renew. It's a pretty good bet that they're going to say, oh, hey, Disney has a choice of either making their own thing and saying, oh yeah, you can't buy, these aren't the first gold moments, they're actually on the Ethereum blockchain, on Veve, and these aren't the first, Marvel stuff, Marvel comics are actually on Veve. So either that choice, or they continue to do business with us. Or like some people are suggesting, they buy us, which again, guys, I don't think that they would want to buy us right now. There's no reason to. I mean, yeah, Disney tends to buy everything eventually, but do you know how much headaches Disney would have to go through with MTL and with people like this? There's so many other brands on here. I don't know if Disney would really do that. They're making money now. It's safe for them. Also, people really don't like Bob Chesek. Yeah, so people, I don't think they're seeing that. They're not playing long term. Most people that are in this, or I wouldn't say most. Yeah, I would say most people that are in this are really not like a lot of seasoned investors. I think a lot of them are, maybe they have some money, and maybe they're smart, maybe they do it. But guys, this is the type of work I was made for, and this is. I mean, every brand that we have here sells out. It doesn't matter if it's Kripkins, Unicornos, Aston Martins, Elektra from Daredevil Marvel. What other things are like Kripkins? What other things like Unicornos? What other things like Aston Martins? And what other things are like, what was the last one? Elektra, Daredevil. Like, what are all of these things have in common? Well, not a lot. Like, they're on Veve, that's it. But they all sell out. So other brands like that, like, oh, hey, we can make something that, let's say, picture yourself a physical toy company, and you have to have a separate budget completely dedicated to lawsuits because children that are 3 choke on your stuff, and every Karen in the world wants to sue you. And then they have people they have to hire to make these toys. Yeah, a lot of it's done by machinery, but some things, not everything can be done by machinery yet. And you have logistics. You have to think, okay, well, Toys R Us, asked for 8 pallets of these, and then Target asked for 12 pallets of these, and Kmart asked for 3 pallets, and you have to decide, like, okay, how much is that, and then how much is going to be in the back order, how much is going to be lost. Try to get shit to, excuse my language, try to get stuff to Long Island right now. A bunch of cargo ships are all up everywhere. You can't get anything. Like Tesla goes to that same thing. Like they up until recently, up until like today or yesterday, they only had really 2 major gigafactories. They had California and they had China. They just opened, like fully, the Giga Berlin, over in Germany, and they'll have the Cybertrucks coming out of Giga Texas soon as well. But yeah, you don't have to worry about logistics. You don't have to worry about shipping fees and weight and stuff like that. All you have to do is press a button and it goes everywhere. You don't have to. Oh my God, the amount of headaches. This is so disruptive. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't, like, again, other places are having to. That machinery, if that breaks, it's not like a human that's like, oh, okay, you're sick, go home, let me call someone else in. You need to pay a guy to come in and fix your machine. That's going to be hella expensive. You have like a depressed worker on your line, find a lady of the night or find a ledge. You are replaceable. Machines, that's down. You can replace a human in an instant. You replace a human in an instant, and you get somebody else to work that menial labor job. But a machine that has to be down, that you cannot make that. It's like when we're in Iraq and Afghanistan, a lot of the Taliban, they don't really. So yeah, I guess sometimes they focus on the aircraft. Why? Because, well, the aircraft are down, then they can't bomb, they can't do whatever. People are down, they'll just send new people. But like I said, this is what did Alcon say? It's like, we had 6 out of the 10, top children's brands, and in the world, and out of the whole world, he says, held with it, we're going to have 7 of the top 10 brands in the world because we're going to have Veve. There's no doubt in my mind that this will be a household name. I see it. You could call it. I feel like what's his name is always playing George Knox. Like, you can call it Angels. You can call it, you can call it Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. You can call it time that I spend on, eating what Mario eats. I have that one thing that I'm decent at where I can see the future. Like, I don't, but I do. Like, you see where things go. And this is. So again, I'm sorry about this 30-minute rant on this one question. Apologize. But Sinful Mawal, why does other stuff seem more bullish? People aren't looking at the data, and if they are, they're looking at it wrong. I could have just said that, and I could have just been done with it. Everything will want to be partnered with Veve. You know that song in Oliver? Everybody. No, it wasn't even. I was Aristocats. Everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody's going to want to be part of Veve. I'm sure of it. Alex says, is market open right now? No, it's not, Alex. Alex, get the fudge out of here. Removing your butt. Moving on. Gabriel Druin says, I'm sure we burnt a couple billion OMI just from people sending their ERC20 OMI to Go address and vice versa. I don't know about billion. I'd say millions. Maybe a couple million, yeah. A billion's a lot. But yeah, probably that. Moving on, yeah. Simple Mile says, in college, I worked as a mover for furniture company. Now I know hard work. Feel you on that. Marcel Rents, I worked for Mayflower Moving in college. Can confirm. Simple Mile says, I thought Doctor Strange comes out in May. Pretty sure it's this. Doctor Strange. Multiverse of Madness. Oh, what the fudge? Well, now it says May 6th. I could wait. Why is it in my calendar as this weekend? Doctor Strange release date May 6th. What the? I could have sworn that. Have I been? No! I thought I was able to get my movie in 2 days! No! Oh, I'm so disappointed. Oh, I'm so salty. Girlfriend was gonna be out that night dancing, and I was gonna. Oh, man, I didn't. Well, rip in pasta. Moving on here. My son Rance says, watch Return to Oz and report back to us next stream. And imagine you're 5. Okay, let me take a picture of that. Maybe I'll watch it at like 1.5 times speed. I don't know. Crazy Dan 4 times. You say you had a delicious Hawaiian ham and pineapple does not belong on pizza. I don't care who the fudge you are. Bacon and pineapple. So listen, be advised. I just don't like pineapple. If I liked pineapple, I'd probably have it on pizza. If I like 2 different things, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's nacho cheese and steak. I don't care if it's oatmeal and toast. I don't care if it's tuna and something that most people don't like but I like. If it's 2 things that I like, I'll eat it. Some people are just like, oh, I don't want these fries. They touch like the pickle juice. But I'll eat the pickle and I'll eat the fries. That makes no freaking sense. If you like pickles and you like fries, what does it matter that pickle juice gets on the fries? I don't like pickles. So I'm not going to eat that when it's on, but if you like 2 different things, like I've had tuna and oatmeal in the same, like in Kuwait, we had midnight meal. And on midnight meal, we had this thing where we would go and you have breakfast on one end and you have an actual leftovers from dinner on the other end. So I get some chicken, and that was my breakfast, midnight meal, because I worked from 12 to 12. I worked from midnight to 12, which was really like 11:30 to like 12:40, but oh god, I just got flashback. This is so tired. What was I? Oh yeah. So I would get some chicken, I would get some oatmeal, and I would get some tuna. And I couldn't fit everything in a whole bunch. So I put everything in one tray. I put the tuna in with the oatmeal because I like both of how they taste. And I ate it together, and it was not bad. And this guy, Walder, is just like, what are you doing, Chavez? That is disgusting. And Miller, of course, joined in. Is like, Chavez, what the fudge? You were weird back home. You're weird over here. Can't take it anymore. And you know what? I liked it. And I don't understand people when they like 2 different things and they won't eat them together. What 2 things won't you eat together? Comment down below. My source, LOL. Zever says pineapple on pizza is a crime. Adam Euler says, I'm sad Veve is not letting me do anything because they know I'm a kid somehow. I set my B-date in 1994. I don't know if that will matter once KYC comes up. Also, Adam Euler, comment maybe don't if your parents don't want you to know how old you are, or if you don't, but yeah, I'm curious how, like, get a parent's permission before. I don't know. So Mal says, what's the first HRO NFT minted? I don't know. I don't know which ones the first ones were minted. So Mal says, yeah, get the cheapest toothpaste store brand. Ward Chandler says, I think it'll be sunflowers. Oh, that'd be cool. They were in David's background. They were in the background behind David. So is Rick and Morty, and so is Banksy. Excuse me. Like, I know, I'm just kidding. I know this is going to sound gross, but I would have syrup on steak. I love steak. I like syrup. Honey? Yeah. Oh, God, waffle. Dude, syrup and butter on waffles. Why am I so hungry? I had like 2,800 calories today. Maybe because I fasted and I'm still not caught up, but I want waffles with butter and honey. Oh, God, yeah. Moving on. And it's a 2-piece set. It's also true. And it was a fundraiser. And Ron has done airdrops. It's a good point. Milestone Rand says, we used to have millions of users. 100 people on Twitter can make any project seem more bullish. Trust your instincts. It's a good point. We know we have, yes, that's a good point. Alan Savin says, the banned account of the people who use the exploit can have another positive thing other than take them out. Something like what they buy tons of collectibles, and that collectibles gets locked forever. I mean, they could look at it in their showroom, but yeah, they can't, they wouldn't be able to, if they acted in bad faith, they wouldn't be able to take them off app, sell them, or do anything. Dragon Cove, what's going on? How you doing, dude? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Adam Weller says, why am I getting banned from doing things in Veve? I think there will be a way in which you can do that. I don't know, it might be like parental permission or something. And it might be or a separate app, but you will be able to do most things, I would think. And why I think that is because, again, they would, if you can do anything in Fortnite, like buy and sell skins, CSGO, parents' credit card, whatever, there's going to be a way around it. I'm sure. Marcel Rand says, this is why crypto has UPS. Oh, why it has ups and downs. People buy the hype after a pump, and then they are left holding a bag. Smart money doubles down. Dumb money floods their own investment. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb money. Monarch Entities, Randy, my boy, any word on the Trust Wallet issue? All right, so that's the other thing. Apparently, Trust Wallet has gone on and, or Apple, I should say, Apple has gone on and said they got rid of Trust Wallet. But Trust Wallet on Android, I can install it right now if I want. It's still there, but it's not for Apple, I guess. But yeah, let me take a look at that. See if I can try to find it. Oh no! Oh no! No! Okay. I accidentally clicked on that. So, Trust Wallet Apple Store. Trust Wallet work on. Well, it used to work on my phone. I don't know. Oh, I guess. Now, Watcher Guru says Trust Wallet has been removed from the Apple App Store. Oh yeah, it was from Trust Wallet. Saying while the Trust Wallet iOS app is temporarily unavailable in the App Store, affecting users who want to install or reinstall the iOS app. I mean, it doesn't. You could, as long as you have your seed phrase, you can buy like a kiosk mall phone, and you could probably download it on there. As long as you have your seed phrase, you're fine. I believe. I do think though. Now, where was I? I wonder what the Omi token burn sheet from Puddin' Chic looks like. Because it's going to be... Oh, nope, hasn't been changed. Probably because all this is going on. Moving on here. Dragon Cove says, what I meant by big things, it definitely wasn't all this stuff this happened the last couple things. I was definitely talking about Disney plans for an open-closed metaverse via its Disney days. Okay, Disney Plus. All right, what I meant by big things, it definitely wasn't all the stuff this happened last couple of days. I was definitely talking about Disney and plans for open-closed metaverse. Wait, I think I missed a comment in there somewhere. Because I just see, hey, Randy, and then I see what I meant by big things. It definitely wasn't all this. What I meant by... Yeah, repeat that, Dragon Cove. I don't know if I got that 100%. Carlos Aguero says, David had said in one of the old AMAs that he would not sell, maybe in the future, but not now. He says this is his passion, his life. Yeah, no, it is. That makes sense. It does. Morris Davis says, at Carlos Aguilas, Veve could sell, and David would probably still be responsible to run it for 5 years. Ugh. If you want to retire, then ugh. Like again, I'm not saying like I don't want him here for 5 years. Of course I do, but if he has other stuff that he wants to do, then sorry, thought it was a spider. It's not. then I don't know. I feel like bad keeping him prisoner here. But who knows? Lord Brenner says, thanks for the Mirrorverse info. No problem. No problem, fam. Well, says, did I hear Dan correctly when he said end of Q2? Well, he said they're going to start rolling out stuff in Q2, but... And again, it wouldn't be full OMI utility, but it would be the start of some utility. Most likely, it would just be, what do you call it? The OMI raffle. And that will burn a lot. And then after that, we should be able to get OMI to NFT. So maybe OMI to NFT by Q3. Maybe they're aiming for Q2, and if they get it, great. If not, then we'll get it in Q3. But yeah, and Q2 starts in like, what, 9 days? 10 days? What are we? Oh, we're on the 23rd already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.5 days. And we are in there. We're on there. We got this. Ooh. Okay, cool. I have a somebody on the story of 5. Oh god. Somebody had not messaged me on the YouTube. The YouTube name was Story of 5, but they... Oh, yeah, here it is. Melanie. Building a collection of kids to enjoy someday. Comic Queen, Disney Mom, Travel Agent. She has been commenting on the stuff, wanting to... Oh, she's got Superman? Oh, that's dope. AF. And then... I guess a bunch... Oh, so this is another... So she's another Disney person. Disney 50th anniversary golden pins, replicas of the park statues. So she's got a bunch of those. Comment down below if you want to see her on the podcast. At some point. Moving on here. Rip the Cushion says, mechanic here, and I am a busy mofo. Mechanics do be busy. Yeah, like the cars break all the time, especially Fords. I hate Fords. Sorry. Viker says, how much demand is there for your own land to sell on Earth 2? Says I'm up 2K with $40. It depends on what land you have. Like if it's just land in the middle of nowhere, well, it depends. Is it class 1? Is it class 2? Is it if you're new to the game, like you just spent $40 the other day and it's up like 2K, it's most likely just a land glitch. Unless there was a new land that was released the other day. I forget which country it was, but if you would have spent $40 the other day and you were like the first one to get that country of land, and you get it 10 cents per tile, well, what does it have to do? Well, $1 would be up to $1 really only put you up at 400. It would have to go to $5 like really quickly, which is usually not what would happen. But yeah, it's insane. Laura says, I hope Elsa gets animated and starts singing. Yes. Oh my god. Let it go. Let it go. I love her so heckin' much. You don't even know. So Wes, I want to get back to your thing real quick. I've said you guys. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about the ideas of gas station. That's where I can get cookies. Mrs. Fields, I'm on my way. Not right now, but I can get gas. I need gas. I'm gonna need to floss really good tonight. I see many of you have talked about like the burn. I'll just go over it real quick. Based on my calculations, if we were to stay at 0.0031, with no more OMI utility, with the same amount of utility that we had right now, based on my calculations, by April of next year, we would have burned an additional 199 billion OMI. Now, add OMI utility in there. Girl, you don't even know. So like I said, either we burn well over 200 billion OMI by April of next year, or the price rises a little bit. What's it gonna be? Monarchs of Doctor Strange 2 got rescheduled for reshoots. Oh, that's why. I wonder why they did the reshoots. Curiouser and curiouser. Kelly Boudreau says totally her file size is big. Trevor never said why. Well, so I asked Trevor at DesignerCon. It was on stream. I was like, "What's the thing on Elsa's shoe? Like, is it a wand? Is it a pen?" He's like, "It's not a pen." Like he got so salty because he was asked that probably no less than like 30 times. So I was like, "Is it a pen?" It's like, "It's not a pen." It's great. Sinful Mouse, sorry for ruining your plan. I mean, it's better I know now that Doctor Strange is coming out on Friday as opposed to me going to the theater on Friday, getting all liquored up on Long Island's, and then suddenly like, give me Doctor Strange. And then suddenly it's like, there's no Doctor Strange. I don't know what you're doing. So yes, totally better happening now. We got a Kobe Collects over here says, Randy, I need a food and drink update. So this morning I had a beefy burrito and I had a chicken avocado ranch burrito. Two of those. And then before I just got on here, I had a chicken quesadilla and then a cheese quesadilla. It was great. They're both from Taco Bell, and I'm still heckin' hungry. I think I've been so bad. Mine's going a million miles a second, a minute, whatever. And then just lots and lots of water. Been trying to hydrate as best I can. I haven't worked out in like a week though. And I feel like poop. Like I feel like poop. Like I'm losing muscle. I'm getting fat. It's horrible, but I have this mental block inside me. Should I go for a run after this? No, I'd have to utilize the latrine. But that is the update, Kobe Collects. I love you, fam. You're my bae. Blah, blah, blah. John P says, got Night Nurse Secret Rare 664. How much over the floor should I post it for? Well, considering that we don't actually have a floor right now, I would have to let you know. Yeah. I'm gonna get X out of that. Go back into the Veve app. See if they have it tonight. Mutable X booth will be available at official GDC. 23 to 25 March exhibition hall. Ooh, they've given away swag bags. Yeah, I don't know. I would keep it right now. I honestly, I think this is a keep. Night Nurse, I think is a good keep, because if you look at those, if you look at the Night Nurse on Go Collect, they actually do very well in the real world. Like the physical comics do very good. So I would keep that. Mm-hmm. JOC says burgers and pickles. I mean, if you like pickles, then yeah. Like, all right, so I've had a fried egg and peanut butter on a burger. So there was this one, and this is good, man. I've told this story before. I used to work for a pizzeria where I would have a La Focaccia, where I put balsamic on pizza. No less than a dozen people, like in like an hour, said like, "Is that chocolate on pizza?" And I was like, no, it's just balsamic. And like, oh, okay. And I was like, "Do you want it?" I'm like, no. I was like, "Would you get it if there?" I didn't ask that if they would get it if there was chocolate on there. I probably should have, but so many people came in, just like, like why not? So many people came in and asked that. I was like, I gotta know what it's like. So I went down the stationery down the store. You know how Hershey's chocolate bars come in 4 rows, and there's 3 little squares each? I took 3 little squares, and I put on the pizza, and it was delicious. It was great. So I did the same thing the next morning. I used to work at an animal hospital, East Village Green Animal Hospital, and this was like 15 years ago. It was like 16. Oh my God, it was like 17. Oh my God, this is so long ago. It's like 18 years ago at this point. Anyway, I went to work the next morning and I got 2 eggs, bacon, cheese on a roll, pepper and butter. Nothing special, just happens to be my taste. And I got cookies and cream. The Hershey's cookies and cream. And I put a row of 3 in one and a row of 3 in the other, in between the eggs. And it was also delicious. Chocolate, white chocolate, cookies and cream chocolate, and eggs with bacon and cheese and pepper and butter. What? Delicious. Absolutely heckin' delicious. One of the best creations I've ever had to this date. Moving on. Sinful Mama says, I like salmon salad, the bit of balsamic vinegar, but I also like dumplings and soy sauce, but I'd never put it all in a blender and eat it. Well, maybe not a blender and eat it, but salmon with dumplings and soy sauce, I'd eat it. Sounds great. I like all those things. Now, I don't actively go out of my way to eat balsamic or soy sauce, but, I'll eat them. Yoga Pro says, KYC will be applied first to new accounts, then us. Hey-o. Rip the cushions laughing. How much far? Oh, I'm not too far behind. Shumpalump says, if you eat two things you like together, would you mix any two drinks you like together? Well, I like chocolate milk and I like regular milk. You know what's in an egg cream? Do you guys know what? There's no egg in an egg cream. I just learned this the other night. But let me take a look-see here. Recipe for egg cream. Or the ingredients of an egg cream. It's a cold beverage consisting of milk, carbonated water, flavored syrup, typically chocolate or vanilla, as a substitute for an ice cream float. And it's basically the flavored syrup. With carbonated, you could just do it's like milk and soda, and like sugar. It's already a lot of sugar. I don't know why it's called an egg cream though. Because it's a Yiddish word meaning authentic, genuine. But yeah, so soda and milk, egg cream. And I've had a lot of alcohol and a lot of, Jack and Coke. You have White Russians. You have, I'd put anything together. Would I mix like a Long Island iced tea and chocolate milk? Probably. I'd probably do it. I drink eggs too, so would I put alcohol in eggs? That actually doesn't sound good because I usually chug the eggs, and not that I just sip and nurse my Long Island. No, I would usually, drink it. I don't slam it, but I don't I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if there was no ice, but again, I'd have to chug it because I don't just sit there and just sip my eggs. You just Anyway, moving on. Carlos Aguero says, I still have my Trust Wallet on my iPhone. Well, it's just you can't download it. If you had to, God forbid, uninstall and reinstall, you couldn't do it. But if you have it on there, it's there. If you had to uninstall, you can't reinstall it right now. Omi Panda says, in crypto, you have to have a long-term commitment to the project you invest in. I haven't opened my Veve app in days. I know Veve is solid. Day-to-day prices, dollar cost average, that on me. Heck yeah, brother. Oh, jeez. But yeah, no, agreed. And I hate to compare this to Tesla a lot, but Tesla went sideways for 6 years before it went up. 6 years. Could you imagine being so heckin' bullish on Tesla in 2015? The project's done nothing for 2 years. They're losing money. The cars go on fire. The CEO's bipolar. Just all of this craziness. And you're like, oh, electricity's garbage. Never gonna replace gas. World runs on oil. Imagine hearing the FUD for years. And it's just it's losing money. Tesla doesn't make a profit. And that continues on for 4 more years before Tesla. The diamond hands on those people. And it's not just bozos that have no money that are just telling you it's a garbage project. No, it's Jim Chastos, whatever the fudge his name is, a guy that was right once 20 years ago. Say, oh, Tesla's my favorite short. Or people on CNBC. Now, granted, a lot of these analysts did not know what they're doing because they would measure Tesla wrong, because they would view Tesla as a car company and say they're overvalued, not knowing that they're a tech company because they value cars. That's what they're good at. And then these people are told, hey, value this company and cover it. So you have people on TV every day fudding Tesla, saying it's awful. You have, what's his name from Mad Money, saying yeah, awful, short it, sell, get out, I don't want to see it. It's like Suki in the kitchen of Luke's diner, get it out of here, I don't want to see it. It's could you imagine the people that held on for those years? that just accumulated and accumulated and accumulated. Where they would never meet deadlines. They still haven't met deadlines. But the times are. I think they were up again today for like the 5th day in a row. Let's take a look, see what they're at. I don't know why that in a book. They are a $1 trillion company because they've been up for like 5 days in a row. They're at They finished the day at 999. 11. Ooh, that number. Turn it upside down. It's 666. But yeah. So like, let's go to the max. Yeah. Take a look at in September of 2013 where they were, right? Right. And this is post split. 38.67. So, and then let's look at May of 2019. 6 years later, and it went down. It went from 38.67 to 37.07. 6 years. And now, granted, at that time, that is probably so like 5.5 years from September of 2013. Until May of 2019, you are about the same, and actually you go down. 6 years. Again, 5.5, but and then look at what happened. Look at what happened afterwards. Just bada bing, absolutely goes insane. So, yeah. I started buying like late 2019. So I was buying. Hang on here. I was buying on the way up, and so I was buying like late 2019, early 2020. At the top, that was 133, and then it goes down. It's going down. It goes to like 104, which again, it times this by 5, so it was at like 900, and then it was at not 900. It was at like 350 or whatever. And then again, what happened? We go to the heckin' moon. And I sold last year in like June or July or whatever, for OMI. It's insane. So again, just trying to put this in perspective. Monarch NFT says, you think we will see a 2 billion OMI burn this week while OMI is down? No. Just because the market's not open, I don't know. I mean, like how far back does the gem thing go? We might have to reset a little bit. I don't know. We shall see. J-Man, what's up, Randy? What do you think of the new golden moments? It's insanely low priced. They are very, very, very low priced. If I'd put a lot of money into OMI. I'd put a lot of money into collectibles again because I expect collectibles to go up first, a little bit. Hang on one second here. Sorry, I just got to people. Nope. All right, moving on here. I think they're really undervalued. Disney peeps are not in yet, and when they come in, they'll come in with a force. Monarch NFT says, I'm stoked OMI is so low right now, for burns especially. Just imagine how much could be burned, baby. Yeah, I know. Billions each week will happen. If we stay at this price, billions by the end of the year. Sinful Model says, OMI to NFT means nothing if I can't transfer out my OMI. True, I'd imagine they'll have the bridge out well beforehand. JOC says, Randy Chavez, been playing Disney Mirror games since you showed it. Actually pretty cool. Oh, they have a demo out? Nice. Simple Model says, only country that went to $5 quickly was T2 USA. Yeah, I know. Steph Celentano says, hey, yo, what up, girl? Girl, tell me something, girl. X4 says, I hate Fords also. I used to work there. Yeah, the Fords are not fun. They just, bad times. Oh, Mr. Planet Prophet gave me a comment. Says awesome as usual. Thanks, fam. He's a good old egg. Love that man. V says T2 in Japan. Entrance of a famous anime park. Bought for 40 2 weeks ago. Oh, maybe that's why. Because so Viker, you said that was. I have to scroll up. Your own line to selling arts. I'm up 2K. Like, did you get an offer for it? Because I forget where it was. It was years ago. This one Asian casino in like Vegas. They had they had their entrance. It happened to have some type of dragon or some type of something that meant bad luck to a lot of people from China or Japan or whatever. So Chinese people wouldn't go in there because it was bad luck to walk through the door of like a dragon or something or whatever they had. When they spent millions on construction to take that down and put something else, suddenly a whole bunch of Asians started coming in, spending their money. So I think that depending on what the famous anime park, the Asians are very, very superstitious in like the best way. And if you have that, and 90 likes, thanks guys. Now I don't know if that's just that wouldn't be just the land like if you have land that's not that famous park, then probably not. But just because it's that, if you got offers for that, spend $40 and getting 2K, I might be like, hey, yeah, done. I'm totally going to cash out or at least take the money. Kobe Collect says, Randy, I need a food and drink update. Thank you so much for the super chat. Like I said, I had 2 chicken avocado burritos before with a beefy burrito. And then like a couple minutes ago, like before I started the stream, wow, almost like 2 hours ago already, I had chicken quesadilla and a cheese quesadilla. All great. Steph Salentano with the $5 super chat saying, cheesy gordita crunch on me. Oh, muchas gracias, Steph. You're the best. Oh, you didn't have to do that. You're awesome. I love you. Everyone go subscribe to, I don't think she has a YouTube channel. Go on Twitter and follow my homie. Hey, where are you? Follow my homie at yo_Steph with 3 H's. And go follow. And thank you so much. Oh, cheesy gordita crunches are so good. I wish Taco Bell had chocolate chip cookies. Remember that episode of Angry Beavers where I was like, did you just say candy? Ah, such a good episode. Where was I? Monarch says, I think we'll remain around 0.002 area for a month or so. Possible 5 to 10 billion omi burn. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what it is. Let's take a look-see. I do not know why that reading rate... I know why it is. I've seen it on so many TikToks now. People, like, having their face in the sun, like they're high AF. It's good. Oh, all right. Omi's up, surprisingly. 0.0029. Let's look at... Yeah, we're down to, like, 2.7. Yeah, when does this, like, shoot to the moon? I don't know. Who knows what we got? Ooh, we got a tweet here. So Brockman Blockchain tweeted a few days ago. It's like, on the 28th, I'll be chatting with Real Randy Chavez, like a week from today. We're going to talk about Omi, Veve, life, and maybe about you. There's something you'd like to either discuss, please let me know. Ooh, I'm the one says, I want to know about your life as a child growing up, and what or who inspired you to be where you are today. What made you want to get involved in the tech world? Look forward to the interview because the other two were great with Taps and Sievers. And he says, cool, if Randy's down, I'm happy to cover these. If we don't get to it, remind me and I'll answer here. We will go over everything. I have all day. Like, I'm going to put this like, Am I Captain... Okay. America in, like, any movie? Because I can do this all day. I know that was like really dad jokey, but I could do this all day. And did you guys see the Hawkeye series where it starts off where Hawkeye's in like a play with his kids, and it's like a play about the attack on New York City, which in the Defenders, I didn't know that it was attached to the Avengers. So when they're talking to like Daredevil and stuff, and like, oh, like, you know, the incident, and they're talking about the incident, and they're in New York, I'm thinking like, oh, like 9/11. Most people that think of like that are in New York and like, oh, the incident that happened X amount of years ago, you think 9/11. But then I realized that on like one of the paper in Ben's office is just like, oh, aliens attack, like, oh, the incident, that's the attack on New York, that's Avengers. I forget where I was going with this. Oh yeah, so he's in the play with the Avengers, and he's saying there's this guy from Captain America, and he's a pretty good dancer, and he's like, I could do this all day, but in like a really like not really masculine way. And Ant-Man's there for whatever reason. I don't know why. Not like Paul Rudd wasn't there. Like there's a person playing Ant-Man. I think it was a woman. Da, da, da. And then at the end of the series, they actually like they play the whole like song. They play the whole number. It was actually kind of adorable. Roxanne says, "Hello, host." Roxanne. Mike guys, I'm eating Vienna sausages. Oh, wow, that sounds so good. Maybe I have tapeworm. It says new ones aren't as good as the old recipe, but I still like. Roxanne says, Kobe, good job. Sinful Mawile says, that would be hilarious. You should still get trashed and go to the theater demanding Doctor Strange. That would go viral. You'd be Doctor Strange guy. Do you remember that guy? Rick and Morty is so good. It is so good, but some of the fans are like anime fans. Okay, so I love anime. Most of the people that I choose to hang out with that like anime are, you know, pretty cool. They're like, oh yeah, you know, this is legit. Like, and every now and then you get the people like, you know who I'm talking about. The incels that are just like, a girl says she likes anime. Oh, you're like a girl. I bet you think like, you know, Naruto is like you know which ones I'm talking about. Like the anime elitist people. That's what some of the fans of Rick and Morty are like. Not all of them. Some of them are just like, oh, it's a great show. It's good, you know, like Pickle Rick, you know, Morty, you know, we're gonna drink Morty. We're gonna have adventures, Morty. Like, sometimes it's really fun. It's really cool. But there was this one dude went viral because he was in a McDonald's trying to get his Szechuan sauce. It happened at New York Comic Con also because they brought out Szechuan sauce during the weekend of Comic Con, like 2018. I almost got I was drunk for like 4 days straight. It was ridiculous. I don't know how I survived, but no, maybe that wasn't 2018 because maybe it was 2017. No, it was. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was awful because we couldn't. The Szechuan sauce that I was like, oh, people, you have to wait like a few hours. And my friend Brendan wanted to go do it. I was like, listen, I'm going to the con. I got jacked for this. I got you over. I'm going to the con. And it's like, okay, I'll stay here by myself. And these mother flappers were taking their little 2-inch square things of Szechuan sauce and selling them on eBay for like $600 after that. And I was like, I missed it. I would have done that all day. I would have got back in like I would have got back in line 8 times. I don't care. Anyway, there's a point to this story. There was a person in New York at one of the many McDonald's that are there. There's like hundreds of them in New York City. He went into the they were out of Szechuan sauce. So this kid goes to like, no, I'm pickle. And so he says like, I'm Pickle Rick in a really bad like accent. He puts his shirt over his head, and then he like goes like left lateral on the floor. And it's like, and he starts like tweaking out, like he's on drugs, like he's on something that I've never seen because he's tweaking out. Like, anyone remember like the flop? Like you're doing the sponge in that episode of SpongeBob where you like flop around like you're having a seizure. That's what he looked like. The freaking one part of that episode where little Billy or whatever the fish's name, he's like going like this, and the mom fish comes in. She's like, "Oh my God, Billy!" And then she's like, "No, Mom, it's a dance." Like that got real for a second. Anyway, because that movie, what was that? Boys in the Hood. It was like, Ricky. Anyway, I don't want to be one of those people that get memed like that, and suddenly I'm known forever as like the kid who just like gets drunk at a McDonald's and tries to go pickle, and he tweaks out. Now, some of you might just sound clip that and make me a meme anyway. It's probably gonna happen later, but I feel like Jim Carrey, where he's just like, "Oh, talking about dolphins. Does he call you at home?" And he goes, Anyway, wow, it's weird. 9-4, 9-4, 9. Whoa, I gotta wait. Nobody, no, I was gonna say nobody moved because I had 91, I had 94 people and 94 likes, and had 949 in the super chat. So it was 9-4, 9-4, 9-4, but it didn't happen. Okay, moving on here. Da, 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 da. Roxanne Ralda says, "Hello all, hi host. Yes, yes." X-Force says, "Alright, fam, I gotta go. My girl is starting to get jelly. Have a good night, my boy, and smash that like button." Yeah. Roxanne Ralda says, "How are you, friend?" I am fine. Monarch says 50 to 100 push-ups a day. Come on, Randy. I mean, I could. I mean, back when I was like younger, I could do I could do more than 100 push-ups in one set. Not now. Well, I don't know. Like before I did 34 when I was on stream with Foster, and I had just had Taco Bell, so I was feeling kind of heavy, and I got up because I saw Foster come back. So I could have had a few more. Probably do 50 something. And again, I was fine. Like I didn't just do like a chest workout. So I was fresh. But yeah, I had maybe that's why my shoulder hurts, because I did push-ups before without stretching. Getting old. What was I doing here? Yeah. So back in the day, I could do like 100 push-ups at a time. I go walk around, do like another like 80. I remember doing 1,000 push-ups in one day once, and that was hard. I remember doing like a lot in like 10 minutes, like a couple hundred, and then it went crazy. I also now okay, there we go. 100 likes, thanks guys, y'all the base, y'all my base. Sinful Miles says a little bit of E2 drama. Shane's recent tweet. I love the tweet. Shane's just being a boss. Shane's just doing his best work. He's living his best life. Crypto Boy says Bad Bay. Why does that sound familiar? Doesn't got bad blood. No, it's not it. I'm a nightmare dressed like a daydream. And is that the same song? I don't know. Taylor Swift. Bad Bay. Oh, Bad Bay. Is that the chick who's like the Cash Me Outside girl? That's what she calls herself. Like, Cash Me Outside. How about that? Like, what's her name? I don't know. She made like $1 million in like 2 minutes when she launched like an OnlyFans. I don't even know if she actually did like I don't even want to talk about it. Ziggy C says, "Dude, nailed it. Nailed it. What did I nail? I don't know what I nail." Willow Kid says, "Love you, Randy. Oh, I love you guys too. Y'all in my base." Monarch says, "I don't know about mix match foods, but popcorn in a tuna sandwich is lit." So I like but every now and then you get like a kernel, like and sometimes the things like go in like your teeth or up your gums, like So I choose not to eat it. But yeah, the taste of popcorn, and tuna, yeah, that'd be fine. I get creative with foods, because I like it. Mm-hmm. Mix. Mr. Planet Prophet says, "Oh my, Randy, I was in the middle of Steph's video." You're in the middle of Steph's video? Wait, Steph has a video? Randy, I was in middle of. Oh wait, Steph video? Like Steph video? Like Steph Curry? I was in the middle. I don't. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. My brain is derping here. JOC says full app is out and playable. Wait, what app? The Disney Mirrorverse? I thought it was only like pre-registry thing. I don't know. Disney Mirror. I'll check it out in the Play Store. Mirrorverse Disney. Nope, not at least not in this store anyway. I think I X'd out of the app. I deleted it. What was it? It was a Disney Arena. Because yeah, that I was pretty good at. So Disney Mirrorverse. Oh, you can get it. Oh, yeah, you pre-register, but it's. This is a tale of Captain Jack Sparrow fired away on the seven seas. Okay. Um, Sinful Monarch says Mr. Planet drove it. Monarch says a market is opening tonight, plus a very dope collectible dropping, I believe Saturday in Omiya .002 area. You should think a 2 billion burn is in reach. For a week? Yeah, maybe. I mean, it depends what we do. We shall see. Maybe I will pre-register. I don't know if I want to pre-register. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. A piece of art. Okay. Let's see what the blockchain says. Who's the biggest role? All right, so I'm the ones asking who's the biggest role model in life. Sorry for being too much, but I envy you, sir. Because this one is going to sound really weird, but I don't have a role. Blockchain doesn't have a role model. Fascinating. It says I don't want to be like anybody else but me. I don't chase or envy other success. I dream it, then do it. Looking to walk others' paths to me means I'm missing a chance at a new perspective. That is deep AF. I want to bring something up with him about that. I mean, that see, so I have this. You remember the game Topsy Turvy inside of the game Mario Party. In the first Mario Party, there was a game where you were on like it was a perfectly balanced like square, and if you run to this side of the square, it tilts this way. Run to this side, it tilts this way, and back and forth. So there's one where there's a picture underneath, and as you go this way, a shell follows you. A shell follows you where you go, because it's turning and gravity. So as the shell goes over the blank slates of the box, it paints a picture. And I feel like, and this is a crazy, crazy way to, but think about that. What if life is, what if this is a game? What if we are this is a metaverse that we're in, a simulation, and living as one life is completing one piece of the puzzle. And you have to live not every life, but you have to live, like right now, I am a straight brown male. And, the next time in life, next time I go through life, I'm a straight white male. And then like a straight white woman. And then like a gay brown one. Like, let's say I have to go through them all, but before we that this is the game that they are playing and we are the avatars. And I think that's what he's trying to say. Cause well, Randy, if you're trying to be like Steve Irwin, which is great, he's a great dude, but you should try to be like Randy. Try to be the best Randy that you can be. And that will, because if you just try to live like Steve Irwin, just try to live like that, then you're not really getting points up there. You're not really getting points for living your own life because you're living the same life that you did. I know that sounds really weird, sounds really crazy, but what if? But what if at the same time let's say you're not feeling your potential, where you say, I'm gonna do things like I did it my way, and you go and do things your way, but they could be better if you followed other people. Not saying that you have to have one specific role model, but hey, I'm gonna follow Michio Kaku for my theoretical physics, and I'm gonna follow Leonard Susskind for my applied physics. I know that doesn't really make sense as both theoretical physicists, but let's just say and then you follow like Steph Curry for basketball, and you follow Muhammad Ali for boxing, and if you try to follow Muhammad Ali for like playing piano, it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, I want to ask him about that. I'd be very curious because he's very, very smart. He's yeah. So I'd be curious to see what his thoughts are about that. Moving on. Mr. Planet Prop says at Sinful Mawile, hey. Vicar says the entrance to the park is well known in the anime community. Ah, gotcha. Was it Street Fighter or was it like Marvel vs. Capcom where some guy, he had like a pole and it was like, hey. He had like the pole was like behind him, maybe like, hey. I forget the dude's name. It was a old arcade game in like the 90s, 2000s era. Ooh. Stay right there. Where was I? Monarch says we could be at 0.0025 or below by Saturday as well, which is why I say 2 billion burn. I mean, if we have a giant, mint number, like 60,000 of those things. Yeah, sure. And Steph Celentano, thank you so much for the super chat. Getting this cheesy gordita crunch on you. Totally will tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Omar Exotic says people on Des Space staying up for staying up for the to be staying up for the market. I know what you're saying. I know what you mean. Ow, my body. Oh wow. Only got bad blood. Market's still closed. Says it'll be back in 30 minutes, but it's still closed. Moving on, y'all. Sinful Miles says Chinese people are superstitious about living on the 8th floor of an apartment building, and I think in Hong Kong it's bad luck to leave a fan running, so they auto turn. Ooh, that didn't feel good. They auto turn off. Okay, that's good. Good, save electricity. This Pine Props is 0.0025. Hope so. Monarch MT says no doubt this potentially a dead cat bounce. It might, could happen. Monarch says, in my opinion, you're more likely to slap that 0.0018 area as well for a slight moment. Maybe. That'd be great for burn. That'd be great to pick up. Oh, I should totally do it. I should totally pick it up. Darth Chaos. Agent. What's up? Professor Chaos. Says, the Rogers musical. Yeah, the Rogers musical is hysterical in Hawkeye. Sinful Mile says, so Avenger New York Invasion was MCU's 9/11. Pretty much how it went. I was on TikTok the other night and somebody was streaming the Boo saga, like Dragon Ball Z. And I went in on like the perfect episode. Goku had just stopped Boo because Trunks had to go get the Dragon Radar. And then Goku's like, oh, trust me, you're going to love this. This is a Super Saiyan. And then he goes like, yeah. And then he goes, this is what's known to be a Super Saiyan that's ascended past a Super Saiyan. You could just call this a Super Saiyan 2. And then he screams for like 10 minutes. It's like, and this has to go further beyond. And then he screams. Apparently, Justin Schemmel like passed out after doing all that screaming for like an hour. And it says, you could just call this a Super Saiyan 3. So awesome. Oh my God. How so cool was that? I forget what I was talking about. Invasion. Oh yeah. So I was watching that, and as he's fighting Boo, the first thing he does is just throw him into a building. Building is cut like in a diagonal shape. I assume 10,000 are dead. I assume hundreds are maimed, and it's like it's nothing. It's like it's not like damn Goku, you're just buying time. You could have instant transmissioned him somewhere else, like to space, and then instant transmission back, but he didn't. Anyway, where was I? Pong Man says, hoped we just bottomed out and it's to the moon from here. It's not really, I wouldn't say to the moon yet because, again, there's still no utility, which, again, is coming in hopefully Q2, but, and there's still no new exchanges, which, again, we should have some more. When? I don't know, but we shall see. This Planet Prophet says, Randy, so you think Pickle Rick may show one day? I hope so. I mean, Rick and Morty was behind David in the thing. That would be pretty cool. Justin says, I like turtles. Why was that that's been such a thing for so long? Zukaverse. What's up, Randy? What's going on? Azuka. Who is that famous Spanish lady that used to go, Azuka? Means like sugar. Mr. Planet Prophet says, thumbs up, guys. Yeah, we got over 100 likes over here. It's a good time. Sinful Mile says, Omi Millionaire Bucket List. Oh, this is a good one. I don't know. I think it would be to do something with Lindsey Sterling. Yeah, I'd play a little piano. I did play violin. Even if it's like working out with Lindsey Sterling, doing something with Lindsey. I love her. I just dance, but it was not the same type of dance like she did. She took two things that I really loved. I guess three things. The first thing I saw of hers was her playing Zelda. So she was dancing. She was in Link's green tunic. She was dancing. She was playing violin. She was playing Zelda. Oh God, it was so good. I would say right, getting my stuff made because I have some really funny stuff that I wrote. Should I even say it? I will go and can I share something from my Facebook onto Twitter? And nobody's gonna get it unless they know all the stories. Oh, I don't, oh, it wasn't this one? It had to be another one. Several years. No, it must have been in from yesterday's. Um, I have a lot of really funny stories on Facebook that I should stitch into like a book or a series of books. Like I've written like seasons of stories, like a lot of which is based on real events. It's based on real things that have happened. Some things might be embellished a little bit, um, but I would want that to be written. And I used to want to play myself. Like if I would have pick it up when I was like 22, like oh I can still play high schooler, and then do all the seasons, do all the movies really fast, and but now 31. It's a although I don't know if I shave, if I lose a bunch of weight, I feel like I could pull off early 20s again, mid to late 20s again, maybe if I fix my hair, if I do all this crazy things to myself. That so I'd say that I don't know, try acting. I'd really want to try acting. I'd really want to try. I don't know. Logan Paul's gonna be at WrestleMania. Logan Paul is like doing Pokemon card stuff. He's interviewing Steve Aoki. He's doing his thing, man. Love him or hate him, he is so successful, and yeah, he does really good crazy, and he is a talented athlete. He's very good at what he does. Um, I guess live his life now because I would love to like give me a chance to box Mayweather. It's really not fair. I weigh so much more than him, and I can take his punch. I don't know if yeah. I don't know. I would. So what I also wanted to do, this will I hope this would never happen, but I've had dreams about me like an alien invasion, like on McGuire Air Force Base while I'm in New York, and I have to go back and of course I'm in like my Honda Civic. I would love it if I had my Cybertruck, and I would just be like playing some awesome like Transformers meets metal on the radio, like dun, 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 and I'm taking like security forces all gone, so I take like an M16 in one hand and like I shoot out the windshield, and I'm just driving with my knee like shooting all the aliens, and then I have like I don't know newspaper and some hand sanitizer, and I put it in like a car mat, and I light everything on fire and put it in the back seat so that when I initially crash it into the with a bunch of 1.1, all the fire eventually as the aliens fly to it, it explodes, and then I have knife hands. Like I am able to go and have like one knife in one hand and like something in the other, and I'm just bobbing and weaving and just fighting aliens. That would be like the perfect way to die. Again, I hope it never happens, but I don't know, actual legit bucket lists. Kind of already living it. I'm just living life. I don't know. Been going on for 2 hours. I feel like none of this is about Omi. Emeriti as Monarch. Did you do TA to get that 0.0018 prediction? I want to load up more. Um, I mean, clearly, like whatever what I do was wrong. That I do. If I had more money, I'd still go all in. I'd put more money into this. Because again, short term, I don't know what happens. Long term, oh God, this is gonna be insane. Zero idea. Monitor says I like turtles. Justin. Simon says Brock McBlockchain. Yep. So Block McBlockchain. Yeah, it's Brock McBlockchain. He'll be on the podcast on Monday. Marvelous Pack says tomorrow's a huge game for us Peruvians. A qualifier for the World Cup. If we win, we're in. Vamos Peru! Carajo! Who's hungry? Mr. Piner Prop says, sorry, Randy. I meant I was watching your previous video replay as you were live. Oh, well, thank you for the replay. Thank you for watching and commenting and subscribing. Let's see what we got here. We got Dancing in the Arena saying, this is a historic moment. Because I got the Scabby gave me the Bane breaking the Batman's back. Oh my god, so good. Love it so much. Oh, so Steph got a house place thing. We're done and listening to Randy Chavez. So she got a I guess she got a house That is such a cool photo that she got me. Um, a Mickey Mouse, and whose castle is that? I don't know whose castle. I should just ask. Mm-hmm. Whose castle is that? Okay, moving on here. Mr. Planet Prophet says Muhammad Ali. So Mazda, what's a dead cat bounce? I don't actually know the Webster's. I think it's just like a fake out. It's like, oh, you think it goes low, you think it like you think it hit rock bottom and it's going back up now, but it's just a. I don't know how to explain it. So let me. What's a dead cat bounce? Dead cat bounce is a temporary, short-lived recovery of asset prices from a prolonged decline. So it goes down, short goes up, and then it just continues on downtrend. So I guess that is possible. Again, like until we get utility, until we get exchanges, anything's possible. Most likely go down. Most likely staying where we are. I don't see how whales with a bunch of money that we're buying at 0.005, 0.007, whatever, get down here and they don't buy more. I don't think they would let it get that down there. Not that they're saying like, oh no, I'm not letting it go past. They're just going to buy and buy, and if it goes lower, and they'll buy lower. Monogon says, yeah, we're basically in a downtrend, and with such FUD going on, people literally selling everything. So again, the people that are selling everything, not seasoned investors. People that are selling everything are people that most likely do not have a ton invested, not have a ton of money. I don't know how many of those people there are. So it's highly but not guaranteed to dip to 0.0018 area. That'd be great. Marvelous Pax's Cavell last video was really good. Apparently Cavell was having a hysterical time making fun of that group that was on there. Where was I here? Monarch says because OMI still does not have such high trading volume to pinpoint, say OMI pumps or bottoms, if that makes sense. BJN says big dump at first when market opens, then sharp pump. I don't know. I have zero idea. I'm waiting. How long are we going to be live tonight? Are we going to be live all night? Let's look. Let's find out. Do they know things? Oh, this is Cinderella's Castle, Magic Kingdom in Florida. It was a special 50th anniversary release. This do be cool though. You gonna show that again? Okay. Okay. Go into the market and it's closed. Where was I? Click to clean says cannot get into the app. Some device does not meet security requirements. I had that a few weeks ago. You just got to uninstall the app, then reinstall the app, and then it should be fine. Should be fine. Mr. Planet Pro says, I've been trying really hard lately to get my 70-year-old grandma into Veve. She's liking it so far. Oh, good. Good for you. Good for you, mate. Monarch says, you should be expecting a lot of sideways movement for sure. So just keep buying and buying. This is what I'm trying to do. Oh, Celia Cruz. Azuka. Thank you, Watch Any Pray. Thank you so much. It was annoying me. See which one, who that was. You are my fire. Monarch NFT says, don't wait for certain dips, especially with a Comey. Just keep accumulating. Honestly, at this point, Dashy, I'm not gonna slow down. How much Omi? Like, give me. I think it was actually 4 million Omi, and I'd shave my head. I don't want to do it, but 4 million Omi to shave my head. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Monarch says, don't wait for certain dips, especially with a Comey. Just keep accumulating. I just read that. Obashaka says, that snake rod is kind of creepy, not going to lie. It is Lucius Malfoy's wand. It's his cane wand, and it shall be respected. Omi Panda says, people stacking Omi in this range are going to be glad they did. I've watched many solid crypto projects since 2012-ish go through these dips and pay off huge to the hodlers. Can't wait. So Foster Hilt asked me off screen. He didn't even, I just kind of spilt my guts to him. I was like, listen, Foster, I told people that I was going to do all these things to pay for taxes, which I will. But I said, like, listen, if it's between me paying taxes and me, like, having to sell, if it's between me having to sell Omi for pay taxes or to go to jail for not paying taxes, like Foster, I'm going to jail. I'm just So obviously the first one, the first payment should be covered pretty easily. Not pretty easily, it'll still work, but it'll be covered. The second payment, if we have not, guys, here's the thing: how many people pretend you're, working data? Pretend, let's say you're single, not married, no kids or whatever. Doesn't matter. 21, 48. Would you go to jail for 1 year for $1 million? Probably. Probably a bunch of people would. 1 year in jail for $1 million? I went to the military for 4 years, and I did not make anywhere near close to that. I just got broken body syndrome. And anyway, let's say, God, yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I'd have to sell millions of OMI. And millions of OMI at some point will be millions of dollars because we'll have, yeah, there's not doing it. Not doing it. They like, I'll make the best of my ability to pay them until OMI goes up, and it's not like they can take the OMI from me. Like nobody knows where it is. Like literally nobody knows where it is. Only me. Sorry. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to do like an evil laugh in a story, like Kids Next Door, delightful children from down the lane. They had father, and he would always like kind of laugh like that. Kind of what I wanted to do. All right, moving on. Sinful Mile says Essence price prediction versus only. Oh man, gotta do this to me. So Essence, for those who do that, no, I'm gonna go collect my Essence on Earth 2 right now. I'm gonna go to the Earth2.io game, and 197 Ether has evaporated. Transform 197 Essence. Yes, absolutely. So currently, what is the Essence at? 34,426. Transforming. 34,524. Oh yeah. So 100 out of the 197 that I got, 102 has been made into Essence. It's very good. So I have 34,000 Essence and $6,300 in there. Essence. All right. So here's the thing. I've said this before. OMI's already down 100x. David had said, we know which exchanges you guys want. And they even made a shout out, or they referenced Jeremy Padour, who said, who even had on his tweet, hey, Coinbase, hey, Binance, list OMI. I have no doubt that Coinbase and Binance are going to list OMI at some point. Next year, maybe, I guess this year. I don't know. That could be one of the four that Reese said, one of them, but 4 to 5. But anyway, they said they were like waiting for utility before they go there. So forget what the ones that Hello K had said. Anyway, Essence from Earth 2 will get a Binance, and you can't get Essence. Only way you can get it is from the game. Only way you can get Essence is from the game. So what did I do? It most likely will be Q3, given a value. If it's put out, again, there's only 122 million Essence out there. $1 would be stupid low. $10 it'd be 1.2 billion. It'd be a $1.2 billion market cap for an already working metaverse. It's ahead of a Comey. You can cash out. It takes a day and it goes to Revolut, but it does it. Oh wait, where was I? Sweet. Anyone know Crypto Rain? Crypto Rain. I'm gonna have him on the podcast. Apparently, him and his trio were all down. But yeah, so Essence. Again, there's already had a land sale. They already have working game mechanics. They have jewels. They have all these different tiers. They have Earth 2 is ahead of Akomi. Obviously, not NFTs like the IP or whatever. But as for the metaverse, Veveverse ain't out yet. Earth 2 is. This will be listed when Essence gets out as a metaverse token. Currently, OMI not a metaverse token, but Essence is, and it's part of the game. It's an integral part of the game and how you play. Dude, if that's $10 per Essence, that's God. What is that? That's a that is a $1.2 billion market cap just for a metaverse coin. I got to go and say market cap of Mana. No, obviously that's Decentraland. That's 4.6 billion. So let's just put Sand cryptocurrency. Market cap of 3.7. So if this is 1.2, which is a lot less than theirs, it's a $10. Even if it's half of that, oh my God, not even a billion. $600 million. That's a $5. That's 150. Oh my God, I love this game. Yeah, it's great. Go watch Arya Realty's videos on it. Insane. So it will go up probably more than Omi. I mean, again, we got it pretty much for free. I mean, not for free. We got Essence having mentors and being active in the game. It's brilliant. Ed J says Randy Chavez versus Logan Paul, 12 rounds. It would take me months to get back into shape. I mean, I could do it. I mean, if that's what I'm doing, if I'm just doing that. Now, again, he's had a lot more training recently and is starting from a much better spot. But yeah, I could probably do it. We'd see. Bird Joke says, I have some USDT sitting on the sideline waiting to jump in, but when should I? You know my thing, Bert the Jerk. I do a little now, do a little in a few days, do a little next week. I know, because we just went from 0.0027 to 0.029, and again, could be dead cat bounce, could be going low. I would have no issue buying all in right here, knowing that we could go to 0.0018 or lower. And I also, but I would have an issue if I didn't buy here and then suddenly we went up to 0.005 again. That would hurt more. So I'd buy here. Omi Pandas, the majority of you guys don't even know what a paper wallet is. Lol. Monarch NFTs just cut out a lot of wasteful or unnecessary spending and put it into the Comey weekly or monthly, regardless of where the price is at 0.001, 0.005, 0.008, etc. Stop focusing on bottoms. Yeah, that's what people should do. Monarch says, unless you're throwing like 10K to 50K. Well, but yeah, totally accumulate. Crypto Boy says, Randy, what do you do now for a living? This. I streamed, I think, 8 hours yesterday because I did a 5-hour stream middle of the day and I had a 3-hour stream at night. It was nuts. And I did about 2.5 hours today with Foster Hiltz, and I'm clearly going for about 2.5 hours right now. My voice does hurt a lot, and I do a video yesterday. I did a video at night, and then I did a video today. It's a lot of stuff. Do another one at night. I don't know. I mean, there's so much stuff going on. Let's go back into the Veve app real quick. Yeah, I do feel it on my in my voice, in my throat. All right. Market still closed. Still closed. Okay. Moving on here. Mr. Pine Power says, smash that thumbs up, guys. Yeah, so Crypto Boy, I used to be a high-risk lender. And then I used to run a high-end collectibles company as well. Pretty much giving money to business owners and then Pokemon cards. Good times. Milestone Rand says, we may have already touched on this, but I think there's a huge upside here. The gem fraud may have been going on for a while. People buying fraud gems and quickly selling NFTs for nothing to clean. With that no longer available, the market should stabilize. Also a good point. JOC.com says, where is the best place to hold Omi right now? Mine is Bit4x. Also, is there a way to stake Omi? Right now, I would say Trust Wallet's probably the best place. Currently, there's no way to stake. There will be at some point, though, in the app. And then maybe you'll get to do it on certain exchanges. Like they'll give you some of their fees if you stake. Maybe. Milestone Rand says, I'd move to a wallet to avoid sanction issues related to geopolitical stuff. Good point. Click to Clean says, I deleted that reinstalled, and that fixed the security issue. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Click to clean. So Jamal says maybe it'll be better to worth more to buy Essence over Omi. So take all what I said before about Essence into account, but Omi is the safer bet. It is like Essence is most likely, but again, there's a lot of risk. You know, they don't have a listing yet. They don't have any listing yet. They don't have a working game. Like it's there and it's right on the cusp of being full blown. But you can do stuff, but it's not like a full eco sim game yet. Now they've been working on it for over a year, a year and a half by now. But yeah, it's insane. So Omi's definitely safer, but yes, the higher, because again, we're going Essence is worth nothing right now. Let's say it's worth a penny. I'm gonna go a lot higher than a penny. Omi Panda says we don't want exchanges. No, we're in a project with huge potential. I need more time for these floor prices. I would. Again, like I'm a moon boy, but I mean I also, again, every single time I've made a huge decision, like Tesla, like Pokemon cards, like high risk lending, like Omi, I've been on Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and haven't been wrong yet. I mean, you could say that I was early for Omi, and it would have taken a while, and I shouldn't have done it the way I did it. But in the long term, I am not wrong. Even mid, like what is long term? Like short term, like bought most of my Omi last year, and it is, when I did that, I have had most of my Omi for less than a year. Yeah. Sean Jenkins says, "Hey Randy, where can we buy Essence? We can't yet. It can only be available in the Earth 2 game, but hopefully it'll be on Binance Q3." SAAT says, "I would buy Omi Essence." By Omi says Essence is farmed by the players and will have a lot of sell pressure. Well, see, there's not that much to sell though. There's only 122 million of them. So like, well, if it's worth 10 cents, $1.2 million can get all of it. It's going to be worth a lot, just because there's not much out there. The circulating supply right now, you can mint or get up to 5 billion, but Essence production is going to slow way down. Already has by a lot. And what was I saying? Yeah, there's, you need that for the game. I feel like there's really not going to be a lot of sell pressure. Maybe a little bit from whales that are going to take some profit. I think that's it. And again, if it's, you get a full metaverse token, the largest metaverse out there, like because 1-to-1 map of Earth, and you can buy the whole thing for 1.2 million. Sign me the frick up. Yeah, just my opinion. Crypto Boy says thank you. So only YouTube is the only source of income. I mean, I have a Patreon too. Link down below for Patreon. And I got $67 this week from the old company that I had was the high risk lending company. There's still some people there that I have that owe me money, and I get paid weekly. It's down to $67. Like this time last year, it was like $1,100. It was like $3,000 a week. So that's how I was buying so much Omi. I was getting so much money in for my aging receivables, putting it all in, But yes, currently this is the only source of income. Moving on. This is why I stream a lot. The more I stream, the more subscribers I get. The more subscribers I get, the more people that watch the video. More people that watch my videos, more monies I make. Marcy Christopher is waiting for the market to open up, and oh my god, she's got a absolute vodka in a bath there, singing. She tagged me and a bunch of people in it. She tagged like Cavell Anderson, Rob stuff, and everything. I'm gonna like it. That's funny. Bert the Jerk. I approve this message. Ooh. I forgot to tweet that. Ow, my body. Ah, my other body. Go to the search. I forgot to retweet Steph's thing. Meow, 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 meow. All right, moving on here. SAT Gaming says, when Randy Taco NFT. So I am going to try to do something like that to raise money. I don't know what type of utility I have to give him that. I think the type of utility I would give him is it would have to be like a taco or something. Like, because if I make 100 of them, sell them for $100, they'll sell out and I get to raise $10,000. But then after that, I have to tell people, okay, starting in, May, you get, one taco per NFT you have. But again, it's $100. You have to wait so long to get your stuff back. Like you have to wait so long in order to go and get your money back. But maybe you also get, if you have 5 of them, you get a hour-long phone call with me. But that's each month. That's an hour each. That's so long. I can't do that. Because if you have 5 of them, you get, so if somebody has 5, well, only 20 people could have 5. So maybe only like 3 people would have 5. That's only 3 months. But, and if you have, let's say, like 10 of them, I take you out to dinner or something like what, but yeah, so that does give costs up as well. Like it would cost me money. And the other thing was like $100 is a lot, I feel like, but also we spend a lot more than that on these NFTs we have here. Utility, I have to think about it. I mean, I don't have much time, but I gotta think about it. Omi Panda says newbie wants Omi to do a meme pump, but us old crypto investors know the potential of a solid project. That's why we're stacking. We are. I wish I had more. I wish I had more funds. I will sell my. So like I said, Omi I'm keeping. I have 130.1 million Omi, not for sale. At least not right now. If we get to a couple cents, maybe I'll liquidate a couple things. Like let's say we get to 2 cents, and I liquidate 3 million Omi. Okay, $60,000. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. That's good. E2 Phase 3 this year? I hope so. I think that'd be great. SAAT Gaming says, what about your fractionalized Dashi into NFTs? And then auction the... I can't auction... honestly, oh God, I don't even know. I honestly don't know what Dashi's worth. So the story, when I went to Lloyd's in New York City, said that like the price tag on Dashi was like $20,000. And I was looking, and Dashi was like one of the cheapest things. And Dashi had 2 other Dashi dog that wasn't exactly Dashi; they were similar, like that. And I asked the guy about the story because I was just interested. He's like, "Do you want it?" I was like, "No, cannot afford. Like, no way can I afford that. It was $20,000." And so he tells me the story, and it was what they do is when people die, it's like Storage Wars, but like for estates. They buy the estates and estates of rich people, and they get the stuff. And the person that made Dashi made 3 other dogs, 2 of which he had, 1 of which was in London. And I was like, okay, and Dashi was the cheapest one. So it's like, what about $10,000? Like, listen, sir, you seem like a nice person. And the reason I was in there, I wasn't to buy anything. It was my friend Lilith wanted to go in, so I go in. I owe her for that though, because she got me Dashi. Well, she didn't get it, but she's the reason I got it. And he's like, if you buy this, for 5,000, I give you 20% off on other things. I was like, you just knocked off like 75% of the cost of this in like what is going on? And he's like, listen, we buy estates. He says, and our storage, like we have like a couple of storage units, they're already full, and this whole place was already full. Actually, let me find the picture of it. It was 2017. I think it was July. Okay, there's that. All right, so there's not a lot of room to walk. Dashi's in front of like a bunch of other stuff. Like there's a There's an elephant. There's a chess set. And on the other side on the other side that way was Dashi's two brother things, and so I go and so there's not a lot of room in this place. Like, listen, we just bought another estate. We have this, these other storage units that are full. We need to start moving we need to. And I was like, listen, like, I just came off like a 3-week vacation. Like 2K is like 2,500. I was like, oh, wow. It's like I was like, I don't. Can I do like 2,200, 1,100 now, and 1,100 like upon delivery? It's like, deal. It's like, okay. So I got it. I got Dashi. And again, I don't know what happened to Dashi's other brothers. I assume he's got records of it. And I know the other one was in London at the time. I don't know what Dashi's actually worth. I haven't gotten Dashi. Like, honestly, it's Swarovski diamonds in the eyes and on the necklace. That alone is probably worth what I paid, not including the... Yeah, it's ridiculous. So, yeah, I don't know. We shall... if somebody made me a good offer, I don't know. And again, it would not be like just for like whatever. It would be so I could get Omi, pay a little bit of taxes, but get Omi, and then so I can go and that would help a lot for my goals, animal charity goals. Excuse me. Simple Mouse says fractionalized Dashi cut into pieces. No, that's not what SAT gaming meant. Monarch says JK. Sinful Miles says you could do a mock auction. All your followers, you're selling Dashi, and see how much people are willing to pay. That'll give you an idea on how much he's worth. Do this on April. Do this on April Fools. Oh God, people would hate me. I can't do that. People would murder me. Owen Panda says, "What Dashi is on the chop? Why is Dashi on top? Randy's getting some food. You're talking jibber jabber." Yeah. Also, like, how many people would unsubscribe from me if Dashi's no longer in my videos? If I make an NFT of Dashi, though, maybe people like an NFT, like Dashi eating a taco, something like that. I don't know. Dashi's. I mean, some of Dashi's diamonds. I don't actually know the material. Ooh, my back hurts. Oh. Ooh, that didn't feel good. Move that box out of the way. I mean, it's not heavy. Like you can move it. You can move Dashi, but I don't actually know. Like titanium steel alloy. I don't know. I have zero idea. Something good though. Something good, I believe. Made out of the fabric of the universe. I think, what was that called? Like bronzium? That, Genghis Khan's real name was, Temujin. And he believed that bronzium was what the universe was made out of. Obviously, the dude was a little too... Alright, let me bronzium... is a bronze-colored material which could be used to make statues. Why is it talking about Sith Lord stuff? Maybe it's not... Alright, hold on. Let me... Temujin. Yeah, so Genghis Khan's really Temujin. Alright, so Temujin, and then... Am I misremembering bronzium? Alright, Temujin bronzium. Why is it all Star Wars stuff? Temujin's a character in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? Get the fudge out of here. I did not even know that. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shadow's heart. Oh, Temujin. Earth 616, Marvel Database. Born in 1167, a small Mongol tribe when he was 13 years old. Succeeded his father as the tribe leader. His tribe... Wait, current alias is Genghis Khan. Wait. Did I just transport into another universe where Genghis Khan is not a historical figure and he's a character in Marvel and Star Wars? Hang on, hang on. All right, let me just go. I just got to make sure because, all right, Genghis Khan, born Temujin, was the founder of the first great Kong-Mongol Empire, which became the largest contiguous empire in history after his death. Okay. When I was Googling this, all I was getting was Star Wars and Marvel 616. So I literally thought that I somehow went into an alternate universe when I went over there, and Dashi put me in here, but he's a real person. Again, thank God. Well, he did some atrocities, but anyway, the reason why I think this is because one day, many moons ago, that's a lie. It was like a month or two ago. I'm driving from Massapequa, take 135 to the Belt Parkway, on my way to Danielle's place, right? And I get there, and we talk about what movie do we want to watch. And she's like, I suggest like Pain and Gain, because I think she likes Mark Wahlberg. She's like, yeah, I love Mark Wahlberg. It's like, yeah, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I was like, eh? You know, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. What? You know, like, you know, the rapper. I was like, you know who Mark Wahlberg is, right? Like, the actor's like, and she's like, listen, he was a rapper before he was a movie star. I was like, no, he wasn't. And she's like, yes, he was. Like, no, he wasn't. I would see the memes of Marky Mark being a rapper. There's no way in heck that he. And then I Google, was like, he was a rapper. Like I've heard the song. What's that song that he has? Is it? All right, so hold on. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, hip hop group. What was this? What was famous song? Good Vibrations. I have heard Good Vibrations hundreds of times in my life, whether it be parties, whether it whatever, and then it just I never it was and I've seen the video. And it was never Marky Mark. Like I must have got. I swear, in my original timeline, in my original universe, Mark Wahlberg was never a rapper. It never happened. I would have seen memes. I would have seen other different. I've seen the video. I've heard the song, and it was never him until it was. It was him, and I don't. Ever since then, ever since basic training in 2012, I went into basic training December of 2012, like a week before the world was supposed to end. And what happens like the first day we get freedom, we go to the BX and we see a TV. Oh, the Pope resigns. That's interesting. Like crazy stuff was happening while I was in basic training. And I didn't even like that. I think the first time ever that happened, my friend Brennan, I remember him, Joseph Brennan. He's a country boy. Like, you guys are going to remember where you were when you saw the Pope step down. First, and he was like, it was like a big deal. I'm not really like a religious person. I think King Mavs, or no, yeah, Mars. I don't know. Somebody asked me about that before. King Mavs, or Mars Davis. Somebody asked me about that before. As like, I'm not really. I'm like, you remember in that episode of Rugrats where I think like Chucky comes over for like Christmas or Hanukkah. I was like, I didn't know you were Jewish, and Chaz's like, we're not really anything. You know, like I'm not really anything. Anyway, that's where I got that whole thing. I'm sorry for like that 20-minute. Blah, blah, blah. Moving on here. Mr. Planet Prophet's laughing. Sad says Dashi has once again stolen the show. I feel like most of y'all watch for Dashi. Audible Collector says love pineapple on pizza. Oh, with bacon and mushroom. Dude, bacon, mushroom, hot peppers. I'm in for all of that. Just not the pineapple. I just don't like pineapple. Sinful Model says get Dashi at least graded by an accredited company. Hoping Pandas is Dashi is why I'm here. So this has got to go on Snapchat. This has got to be the. Okay. Okay. It's just a picture saying they love Dashi. They like me. They really like me. Adamantium? No. Okay. I'm gonna cover up Audible Collective's thing. I'm gonna cover up Audible Collective, where we're pineapple on pizza, not on my Snapchat. Take that, economy. Okay, moving on here. Sending, adding, sending, sending. Made adamantium. They say Dashy is like the Mexican Wolverine. Hey, Monarch's laughing. Oh, what is this best cams? I have blocked this person like 80 million times. Report, report. It's. Where's the pornography or sexually explicit material? You're gone. You're gone. Yes, you receive my report. How do I block you? Remove. Oh, can I only remove like one thing at a time? Remove. Gotta remove again. Okay. This Blind Rob says, what's the 616? Is that a special number of Disney? That's just the Marvel Universe. Like why Ben Reilly had 616. Oh, wait, there's one more. Wait, how do I exit out? Remove. Begone thought. Okay. Miss Blind Rob says, what's the 6? Yeah, so the 616 is just the Marvel Universe that we're in. And that's why Ben Reilly had 616 mints, because the 616, you know, the universe, that thing. Amara's spots in the chat. Yes. Thank you, Amara, for letting me know that. 5 minutes too late. Sinful Mama says, uh-oh, we are being invaded by spammer. They were in my chat so much with Foster Hild. I don't know why. Modric Clutch says, good good vibrations. Mark Wahlberg owns a car dealership near me. Oh, nice. Good for him. I hope he hires good and trustworthy people. Good vibrations. Okay, moving on. Autoclave 616 is the main Earth in Marvel. It is. PlanetVampire.com says his brother was also in New Kids on the Block. Donnie, I did know that. I knew that. Like, it's just everything added up except for Marky Mark. Knew it. Mm-hmm. It's not like I didn't hang out with older people, like, ever. Like, I did. Dated a lot of them. Bird the Jerk says, that's it. I'm buying a dog statue for my office / game room / studio. Do it. You'll never feel alone again. I feel protected. The house is always good. I'm fine. Good vibration. Slaughter says, you got Mandela affected. But I don't know. When I ask people on Facebook, oh god, hiccups. Oh god, I'm dying. When I ask people on Facebook, everyone is like, you didn't know? Because Mandela effect is like a whole bunch of people. Like, they remember Bernstein Bears instead of Berenstain Bears. Or, like, they remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison, and then suddenly, he's president, he's alive! You know, like, crazy. Like, it's a lot of people that remember that stuff, but only I am the one that remembers Marky Mark never have done that, you know? Type of thing. Cyril says, we back to the pineapple pizza topic. Yeah, I know. Carlos Castro says, are you still eating Taco Bell these days? You seem like you lost weight. Oh, you're my friend, Carlos. I've had literally nothing but Taco Bell the last 3 days. I don't know how my body's not dying of poison. Probably is. Kelly Boydro says, geez, Randy, it's time to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme. I love you guys. You guys so much. Jay always says, love the stream, bro. Oh, thanks, guys. Y'all are great. We're just hanging out. We're just chilling until this VV Marketplace opens up. Like I said, ask me anything. Anything you wish. Internet is pure truth. I don't know where I got that from. It was delayed. When I hit the Marketplace, like, whoo, and then, no, it delayed. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess X out of that. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys some stuff I'm gonna read to you guys stuff from YouTube Premium. I am 2 subscribers away from 7,800 subscribers, so totally should subscribe to me, please. Moving on here. Some comments. Tim HMC says, when I was fighting Vivi Fud on Twitter, says, not that I disagree with everything you say, but you can't call it a 13-month-old company. It's true that's how long the app has been out, even though I think I said 15 months, but anyway. Says, but the company itself was established in May of 2019, so you have to count that time. Also, the one thing that people don't realize is Tesla was about 5 seconds away from bankruptcy, and now they're super profitable, so anything can happen. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. Agreed. There's really not too much there. All right, so Deet Halar says, my ups and downs for VV, short-term pain, long-term gain thing. He had commented saying, always appreciate your prompt updates. Your good perspective helps to calm the water for Veve, Omi, and crypto overall. Robe looks cool, by the way. We'll start calling you Randy Hefner. Oh, I'm going to love that. Love that nickname. Cheers. YouTube671 says, can't stop checking the market every 5 minutes. I got major FOMO. NFT says, market coming back on. Well, we hope so, because the, if we, I think even the thumbnail of this had shown Veve 5 hours ago. It says, quick update. We're getting closer to reopening the market, aiming for late tonight, US. Some users have had their accounts restricted while we continue to investigate. So they're working on it, and that was 5 hours ago. So we do be hoping, though. Monarch says, "Yo, WTF? I could have sworn I was subscribed." Oh, well, how do you get notified that I go live then? If you're not, anyway. Nate Black. So on my podcast with Foster, Nate Black says, "Foster is one smart dude. Veve should hire him. Very impressed listening to him explain everything." I think so too. Let's start a petition. Hashtag hire Foster. Oh, so let's go to the... Hey, you were right, Monarch. You subbed 7,799. I'm one away from 7,800. Who's hungry? Okay, moving on. Mr. Planet Prophet says, hey, NFT pirates. Gabriel Druin says, literally can't go to bed before delisting some stuff from the market. It's a disease. Well, it's a disease that could help save or make you money. Owen Panda says, I think the snake head looks more daunting now. Yes, it's staring at you. Always. He sees you when... Realtor Aaron Baker says, it seems like my Chippendale floor price... Oh, God, it's gone. Seems like my Chippendale floor price is higher than when the market closed. Legit. NFT Pirate says, what's up, Mr. Planet Prophet? YouTube says, I plan to buy a little Omi. Should I wait or buy now? I don't know, man. I would buy now, just knowing that we could go down, at any moment, cut in half. Who knows? But I would buy now just because I don't know when we're going to go up. Probably won't be for a couple weeks, maybe even a couple months, but that's just what I do. If you want to be safe, do a little bit now, a little bit later, a little bit every couple of days maybe. Who knows? So I just, are you on a colon cleanse? Talk about 3 days in a row, dang. I did a fast the other day for like 43 hours, and that messed me up, man. I felt okay with it, but I don't know, my body maybe is not meant to do that. No. Yeah. I saw your face and wow. Realtor Aaron Baker bought more Omi yesterday, and then I took a vow that we'd be together, girl, just you and me. Whoa, who dat? That's the meaning of eternity. All right, let's go on the Twitter. Let's take some... Oh, okay. There we go. Mr. Planet Prop is... The marketplace might open tonight. I'll work on this for now. Oh, so this is what Steph was doing. She was completing that. Oh, wow. She did really good. I guess. I think. Yeah, she did it. I'm not really good at building things. I'm not... Oh, my goodness gracious. So, Steph's dog's name is Beans. And look at the little pupper. Oh my god, so cute. I love that dog. It's a little ball of energy. Yep. So, okay, people getting banned. I gotta follow more people. All my feed is just Veve. And Snoop Dogg saying, show that passion in what you do. Do it, Snoop. Do it. Potsy Weber says, Veve State of the Union. Too much news to cover. Oh, it's Crypto Rain.
Video dubbed as the State of the Union address. We're going to get into those updates and how that will impact the future of Veve.
He's going to be on the podcast.
And even the Omi token. Welcome to the Wednesday night Omi Veve live stream on the Crypto Rain channel. Now make it rain on that light.
I mean, it was an hour ago. He's done. He's not there anymore. But wow, he's cool. I like Crypto Rain. He'll be on the podcast. I'm very, very excited. Very, very, very excited. Also, if everyone can smash that like button. I know I got 118 likes and only 83 viewers, so the ratio is already off. But it's just a free way to help support the channel. Gonna like that. Ooh, Hero Digital drop next week as per Biscuit. Rob Stuff says, what do you guys think the market does when it opens? If it dumps, what are people going to do with gems? Are they brave enough to try to sell off app? Is anyone brave enough to buy? Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. My throat is actually really starting to hurt really badly, so I'm going to probably... also, big thank you to the Gale... Kobe Collect says, big thanks to the Gale for hosting Biscuit, Surprise Cat, Dance Need Arena, and himself to speak on an upcoming TGC NFT hybrid combo project by Hero. Fantastic. Good for them. Do it by the book, says Orange Bag Lady. Is that so difficult? Trying to build a house with cracked bricks ain't gonna last. Your choice. Don't heck up for everyone else because you're just laziness. Oh, damn. Orange Bag Lady. Giving it to people. Giving it to the people. So back in the day, my older people can confirm this. I've seen this in an not an anime, not a cartoon, in a comic book. Back in the day, when you used to like talk to someone, like giving a talking to, it used to be known as giving dick. And that is like, I remember seeing that in a Captain America and Iron Man comic book where Captain America was going through something and Iron Man's like, sounds like you need some solid dick from the Iron Man. And he's like, maybe I do, metalhead. Maybe I do. Like, that was a phrase that was meant for giving a stern talking to, like a pep talk. And it's like a crazy how, really? That's what it was. It still had the same double meaning, right? Monarch MT says, I usually just hop on YouTube the same time you go live. Auto subscribe though. The universe be telling me, hey fool, Randy be live, fool. YouTube says, how many Loki Gators do you have now? I have 187 common. I have 33 ultra rare, and I have 17 secret rare. Yes. Kobe Collects is like, yo, I'll give you a waltz for 3 secret rare Loki. I was like, okay. Now, because I said I wouldn't sell a Loki, which I won't, but I'd trade. I'd do some trades if the situation meant. Troubadour Hank says, hey, what's up, Randy? Just popping in to say, why that? Omi Panda says, as old crypto, I think Bitcoin is going to tank soon around 38, which will pull all crypto lower, especially since the common retail isn't here now. Seen it before, not financial advice. What are we at, like 42 now? I mean, at least we're at 38, not like 29. Take a look in the Cash App. Look at the flick of the list. Look at the list. Okay, we are at we're at 42. A week ago we were down to 40. A month ago we were down to like 34. But on March 13th we were down to 37. So you think we go back down to 37? Because where was the last top? Well, that was 44. That was a lot. Well, not really. We're at 42.7 now. So you think we hit that, we don't break that resistance, and we go back down to 38 would have been around March 13th, like 37.7? Yeah, makes sense. I feel you. Excuse me. I'll go for another few minutes just to close out the 3-hour mark. You have a Telegram. Oh, all right. What times during the day, night could you record? Could you do like this coming Monday? Oh, one Monday is not good. Or Wednesday. Wednesday would be better. The rewind cards. Okay, yep. Crypto Rain podcast. I could create it. Yes. I will get it for you. Wednesday is better. 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time works. Let me see the Telegram handle. So we're doing you're seeing live me making the dates with Crypto Rain, everyone. How do you view your Telegram handle? I don't want to give him my number. Can I give him my number? Settings? Account? Just tap to check. Can people see my phone number on Telegram? 1:30 p.m. Okay, so it's 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Okay. I don't know Mountain Time. What time is it in Mountain Time? Oh, so it's 2 hours behind. Okay. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is fine. Can I like share? Oh, I don't want to give out my phone number. Um. Oh God, it's daytime. Oh God, I turned night mode off. Oh God, what do I do? Okay. Anyone know how to go and share your like Telegram without sharing your phone number? Comment down below if you can help. Realty Breaker says Bitcoin wants 53K. It doesn't look dumpy right now, in my opinion. Interesting. That'd be nice, but I guess it'd be good for some people. Super Duper Hank says, peace out, Randy. Got some sleep. I'll send you another interesting video Friday night. Time travel ship. All right. Monica says, Randy, go live for the Hero Discord AMA tomorrow, bro. I don't know if I can. I don't know how many people here would really watch. Oh, what's on? Ooh. Invite friends. Okay. Share Telegram. Copy. Oh, okay. There you go. Share Telegram. For inviting friends. Paste. There we go. Oh yeah, the Hero Discord was today. I think like 500 people joined. That was today. He's right. I've retweeted a lot of stuff. Okay, let's take some things from Facebook. There's honestly my whole life is just Veve now. It's like that episode of Community. It's like with Ron Swan. It's like there is no TV anymore. There's only Doc McStuffins. Yeah, it's a kid show. As Kyle Willson streamed it, if you want to check it out. Nice. Monarch says, read my Batman comment? I don't think you have a Batman comment. Unless you're talking about Batman for... Oh, I don't know. Omi Panda says, I'm old crypto and I know momentum moves the markets, not history. New money is not here. There's a good-sized dip coming. Watch. Omi Panda might be right. Groupthink Skeptic says, it sucks when a Ponzi scheme is harvested by progenitors, suckers. I don't know what the Ponzi scheme was. Monarch says, I can't stop laughing. Oz says, two-piece might be the common and ultra-rare pieces of Ecto 1. Seems more sensible as it's related to the drivability news. I don't know. We shall see. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fine. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I'll go for 2 more minutes because I want to make it to the 3-hour mark. Let's go to the Veve app one last time. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, we'll gotta pack our bags one last time. I feel like a Power Ranger when I do that. I don't know why. Where am I? Collectibles. Just go to full sets. All right. Ghostbusters. Own 3 of 3. Yeah. I mean, interactive. Okay, it's cool. 320. Mm-hmm. I like it. Okay, moving on. Yeah. But why would it be the common and ultra rare pieces of Ecto 1? Why them? Why them only? Very interesting. Maybe it's just one of those interacting with the ghost trap. It's one of those interacting with other things. Oh God, wow. I'm so behind on messages. I'm so sorry, guys. X-Men. Oh, I didn't do anything for St. Patty's Day the other week. Anyone do anything for St. Patty's Day? Comment down below. Nice. A buddy of mine went viral on TikTok. All right, moving on. Mr. Pound Promises, peace out. Thanks for your time and service, brother. Have a good night. All right, you guys too. I'm out. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashy. Bye-bye, Dashy. I love you guys. My throat hurts. Bye. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Okay, that's good.